Welcome, welcome, Bunny VTuber, Jueri! Wow, it's no longer October, which is crazy, because I felt like I was, we felt like a slow crawl to the 31st of October, but now we're November, which is crazy to think about. Things are progressing way too fast without me even being prepared for it. And I apologize again for being late here, but today we're working on the 30-minute fantasy kit for the Liber Priest. This is actually a kit I've been looking forward to building just because I really love the mage trope in D&D fantasy setting. So this is something I wanted to break into. I also really love the upgrade parts for this. It looks really nice. I do have an upgrade part, but I forgot whether it was for the Liber Priest or for the the other one I have. I think is for the I forgot, a paladin, I think it was. So yeah, so me welcome you guys in here. The camera's a little funky today. It's because it has a bit of trouble trying to pick up color on illustration. Let's see. Stone, welcome, hi. Sigma, welcome. Greetings to Shabadium, welcome. Sunny, hello. Good morning, Chikatori. Howdy, homie, Lethargic. Praise, hi, new. Luke, Dappy, welcome, hi. Good evening, Ned. Blue, hello, welcome. Shotgun, I hate November, but now I'm gonna write a whole novel. Oh, November is a month of several names, right? People are writing novels in November. There's No Shave November for the prostate cancer for men's awareness, I believe. What else is different? Oh, we don't talk about the obvious one, the triple N. Yeah, you know? Woo-how! Woo-how, shotgun. Legit way. Legit peng mai. Probably did. I usually don't eat before stream. Sometimes I do, but usually like an hour before stream, but not directly before it. Corv, welcome. Here to say hello. Now back to the wage game. Oh no! Oh no. Adonis, hi. Hey. Yeah, after SCP video, we need to build a priest to combat the demons. I really enjoyed that. Yesterday's stream. To me, it was a little bit different because it's very reading heavy, so I was unsure it was like interesting enough. But the SCP entries were very nice, kind of silly sometimes, but just like fun, imaginative ways to break into stories with you guys. And it's kind of rare for us to be able to do that, because I personally prefer more of like the back and forth with the chat. But that was the stream where we experienced more of like the reading to you guys as opposed to like having that sort of chatter. But it's very interesting. Stream was here. PlugTube, hi, welcome, Aaliyah. Manpla? Yeah, this is actually our first Manpla. I will say I don't have any figures in my collection. This is the first one that's non mecha. I don't think this is like mecha adjacent. It's basically armor, right? This is the first one, and I actually adore this series because I think it'd be useful for posing for pictures and stuff, having more of like the human kind of form. I'm gonna start opening this while we're chatting. I really like the plastic cover they use for it. I'll be like, Jueri, don't cut it with your nippers. I don't care. It's fine. This nipper is insanely high quality, so I can handle it. Legit haul. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm wondering how long this 30-minute kit's gonna take you to do Juju. It's not gonna take 30 minutes. Let's be real. It's probably possible. But where's the joy in speedrunning your kits, you know? I think there's more joy in kind of prolonging the build experience. In my mind, right? 30-minute, it has to be maybe for an EG. But this is not an EG at all. It's just maybe akin to a high grade from what I've seen. 15 plus. Watch out, kiddos. This is not for you. Can you read this yet? Ato... What's this? Chigatsu? No. What? What is that? I'm confused. I can't read this, Aaliyah. You tossed in some katakana in there, mixed in with the kanji. You're throwing me off. Thank you for the memo. Thank you. Will you be making the whole thing this one stream, or will you take multiple streams? I don't know. I'm thinking it won't take me that long, right? It shouldn't take that long. Mikaishi, welcome. This series encouraged double snipping. Yes, it does. All right, let's see how many runners we have to work with. 3, 4 bags. Not too bad. It's been a bit. The last stream we did was for the ball stream. Now we're back here with this 300-minute mission. 300-minute. What is that? Is that 5 hours? 5 hours. You gotta give me a little bit of credit. Jeez. Okay, what we got here? I like looking. You guys are a picture walk. You guys are a picture walk in reading class and stuff for school. That. Okay. So this is class 1. My favorite gimmick about this set is the ability to upgrade it, and even when it's upgraded, it looks really cool. I gotta stop myself from buying more than one from this line, just because I don't really do a lot with it. I feel like I like to pose the Gundams because you know they're like mechas and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I have a crew of these characters that I can't use properly. It'd be great for actual D&D session, right? 16-hour missions did not do well in the test markets. 16-hour. Welcome to hi. Welcome. Ikai Getsu. One left until rainbow. That's how it's called. Called Getsu. I see. Hi Jade, welcome Johnny. What else we got here? Whoa, wait. This one has some pretty defined dies. Kind of surprised. Wait, you can finish it just without any of the armor pieces here, interestingly. And then the job change. Feels like legit RPG, I like it. Wait. This is a lot longer than I thought. Oh, okay, so there's a whole front and back side to this. The front is all the gray dudes, and then the back is how the armor change. This is not gonna take 30 minutes. I think it's possible, maybe, if you... I should try. I think... Should I try speedrunning a Kit 1 stream? I don't think I'll enjoy it all much, to be honest. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. Line up here. Liber Night. I think it's Liber Night. You can actually use the attachment parts from this kit to put onto your gunpla too, if you really wanted to. Okay. Breaking open these bags. Apologies. I'm gonna open them away from the cam. Construction looks very similar to 30 MS. You could kit bash this with Tokai Teo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. You know, I said I wanted something like this because I think it'd be useful for art references, but I haven't done art in a long while. It feels bad to not be able to do art as nearly as much. Man, it's tough because University again kind of has my hand tied, and actually I missed an assignment because post midterm I need to reacquaint myself again to all the deadlines and stuff. If only Uma kits weren't so pricey. Are they still pricey? How much are they? Oh, just for context, this kit I think was about 20. I want to say 23? About $23? Yeah, so it wasn't that expensive. But I mean, it's posable and has multiple parts to go with it too, so I think that's the price. Nice. Actually, my friend, when I was traveling abroad, no, it's not abroad. I was traveling to the West Coast for off-Kai. I met up with some of my friends, and we went to a model kit store to get them their first model kit. And actually, we went through some of the kits, and because they're not really a Gundam fan, or they watched a show or two, but that's it, they wanted a MG. They wanted something big because they don't really care to have like a small army or anything. So we went through some of their selection, but they didn't really have what they're looking for, like from the show that they watch, or of any interest with the mobile suits. So I was like, oh, you know, they have these 30-minute fantasy kits. You might be interested in them, because I think these are nice to kind of just have as like a general kind of model kit to break into before maybe trying out something like Gundam if you don't really know the series. So yeah, I actually suggested them to build something like this. Oh, sorry, late. Yeah, no, that's okay. It's okay. I was late. I'm setting a bad example for you guys by being late myself. Let's see. This first step here. First step, I think, is on the inside actually. I don't like that. Instead of a booklet, it's a brochure. Any not needed parts? Looks like everything's used here. They snap apart. They say to snap apart the runners. Huh? Should we do that? Do we need to do that though? So for example, if you take something like this, there's a dotted line here that'll tell you to snap these things, but I guess I could. No, I should leave them on there. I did see that they have like this A runner here. It has a 3 indicator here, and then the A2 and then A1. But just for simplicity's sake, I think it's better just to keep them all together. But I do like that they give you the option of working with smaller runners, I think. Ah, I see. Okay. I see why they did that. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out because they got me confused with this booklet. This is the head. Okay, well, first thing first, they say to snap off the runner. I don't think I've seen that kind of instruction before. Maybe I have. And when doing so, they actually tell you which... Whoa, what's the speed assembling? This manual is intended for those who have already assembled the 30MF series before. For those who are assembling 30MF items for the first time, please refer to the assembly instruction on the right page. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to build here apparently, so I have to start here like everyone else, like the pleb I am. Y'all, what the heck is this booklet? Ah, I hate this. It can help if you have a small workspace. Am I gonna be using all of it though? Ooh, all parts needed from these runners have been used. Oh, whoa, wait. This is really cool. So, okay, well, some manuals do tell you what runner you're gonna be using. So they'll label you like A, D1, E1, F2. So you kind of have those prepared for your build experience. That's pretty common. But here at the bottom, or even here at the top, they'll tell you all parts needed from these runners have been used. So F1. So they'll tell you, hey, you don't need to hold on to this trash anymore. You can just toss it out because it's been on use. I like that. That's the first time I've seen an instruction manual telling me about that kind of stuff. That seems like a really nice quality of life change. I like that. Right back. Okay, no worries. Can't wait for a stream to end and you'll can. I'll try my best. Okay, let's try it out. D1, E1, and F1. D1 is D2. These feel different a little bit. D, E, and F. So we're just gonna build a head for this. E1 is this one. Then F1 is this one. And then E1 here. There's actually surprisingly a lot more runners than I thought there were gonna be for this. It's been a bit. The official name of Gundam Barbados 7 form is Gundam Barbados Adept. Hi, welcome, Equable Sword. Welcome. If you built Gundam kits before, you could do it with a simplified instruction. Really? You're right, but there's so much quality of life change with this thing telling me that I can just toss it out. I've not broken it yet. Why would I? I could. They told me I can break up these runners if I really wanted to. Okay, so E for the head here. E1, 8. There's few Gundam kits that have that in it. If I remember correctly, the PGU grams tells you when you finish your runner. That's absolutely necessary though, especially for PGs. But for this one, it's not even PG. I think they're catching on. I didn't realize other people had that kind of issue though, because I feel like such a stream specific one where I'm kind of searching really fast to make sure that no piece has been unused. It's good to know. Hello, hi TrollLife, welcome. MG Vercall, same thing. See, I don't build a lot of MGs. I don't know, your JueriHaan Breaker just Sinanju? Bro, I'm so sad. I don't want to tweet about it too much, but man, I have some like residual from that experience. I've been so busy, I haven't been tweeting very much. I didn't even get a picture of the balls completed. If I show you guys the balls right now, would you be able to tell which one has the silver top coat on it or no? I think this is the only one they have in here, right? 2. He's done. There is a reason why manuals and instructions have to be completely through, even when the task is simple as attach A to B. What's wrong with that, huh? I think I'm just built incorrectly, because other Gunpla builders, they build way more efficiently than I do. I'm just hella slow. Pretty sure PG grams the only PG tells you when you finish a runner. Whoa. I wonder why there's so much inconsistency with that. Falls off nicely. Are you gonna build a PG someday? I said 100k subscribers, so that's my end goal right there. That'll be in like 10 years. To be honest, the reason why I set it that high is because well, one thing, it's a nice celebratory finish line kind of prize, but also I'm not too keen on the PG views current lineup right now. Like, I don't feel a strong need to really go for it. So that's why I haven't tried to make any strides towards it. Okay, so this one has to insert through the bottom here, right? Oh. Is that right? What the heck? Yeah, it should be right. Upside down, maybe? Oh, I see. Like this right here. You could tell. Broken part early battle damage. Ever since that Sinanju stream ended, you guys told me, yo, Jueri, if you want that Sinanju to hold its weapon, you need to use this hand from the manual. Never did. After that stream, did not touch it ever again. The thought of reassembling the hands, even though it's a pretty simple task on most kits, I just don't care. I just do not care for it. I don't think I usually like to, you know, set it up a certain way and make sure that I have the proper parts and everything in place, but I just don't want to touch it after it's been done. You know what's funny? Lysergic? So I didn't know this until Zephyr told me, but Lysergic actually purchased the God I Hate Myself bundle with the RG Sinanju RG Zeta and gifted to a different VTuber using my code, so it's like a win-win-win situation, kind of. And I was like, damn, that's evil. Don't tell the VTuber it was someone from my community. I don't even know how that works. F1... F. Where's the F? It's E. You didn't miss anything big. No. Everything is small. Everything is small here. What the heck? Did I lose that piece already? No way. It's D1? A. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Another one of E18? 9. Okay, I see it now. Damn, I didn't even use the thing you told me to use, didn't I? See, E1 here. E1, okay. Guilty. Yeah, you should be guilty. Glorified Dust Gather. I don't even want... I have the compressed air, but even I'm kind of scared to even compress air that direction. The thought of doing that and then knocking over is sad. I will say it gives me a different appreciation for Sinanju. Makes me want to buy... No, it does not, actually. I'm sorry. Does not make me want to buy the high grade or master grade to take its place. It's just there now. TK, welcome! Ohayo gozaimasu. GG. Ohayo gozaimasu. 寒いですね. It's cold in America. Win-win doesn't fly when RG Zetas evolve. These people don't know how easy they have it. The Surgic out here doing Saint's work. There's a devil's on his shoulder telling him to gift it out there. I hope she builds it. I hope she builds it just so we can experience that. Is this on purpose? Maybe it's on purpose. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. I'm not gonna zoom in that well. I think I have to manually zoom in with the camera. Hold on. Whoa, funky. You see it? It has a mouth. It actually has a very detailed mouth shape on this. It looks like... I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Because it could have been like a very smooth kind of look to it, but then it has like a detail for the faceplate. I don't know. This is surprisingly very nice. Look at that. Wow. Only for panel lighting when it looks this good. Okay, moving this back out. Whoops, wrong direction. Hi Brennan, welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm so tempted to buy a RG Zeta just to know how bad it is. There is a third-party interframe for RG Sinanju, it's pretty good aside from the modification needed to fit the kit. My issue is not the frame itself per se, it's just more so the peripherals. I know they say that you can use glue to fix the issues with it, but if it can fix that for me, I think I'd be more inclined to buy the third-party fixes. Every time I talk about that, howdy! Howdy Ginja! Welcome, welcome! How are you? Thank you for the super! Thank you for the support to the channel. We are back in November fall vibe, so here we are. Nothing special going on here. No costume, no music, it's just the vibes. Watch along and see her stress out. She said she's doing a collab stream where she's gonna build Zeta and another VTuber's gonna build Sinanju. That is hair splitting. I cannot imagine. Yeah, thank you, Dika. Whoa, whoa. Get your chim. What's that say? It's Krimba? It's Christmas? It's Christmas? It's too early for Christmas. In the US, I think if Thanksgiving did not exist, people would have gone straight into Christmas. But right now, we're in a Thanksgiving kind of season instead. Here at least. Merry Chrysler. So I hope someone sends you the add-on set, Jueri, so you have to temptation to build a new one. Yeah, forget about it. Don't send me it, please. I know that Zephyr right now has like a wish list for VTubers that he's partnered with. I turned him down on that front. I think in other scenarios, if I was a lot newer, I'd probably be more inclined to take up on the offer, but not only do I worry about increasing the backlog, but I also feel as though as a Sinanju RG Sinanju Zeta situation might happen the second time, and I can't. So that's why you cannot send me the RG Sinanju and the RG Zeta through Zephyr. Oh my gosh, wait, this is such an... Oh, whoa, that's pretty seamless. I mean, minus the nubs at the top, but I think I can remove it, right? Oh no! I don't know if I can erase this. Let me see if we can. Krimba is end this month. What's Krimba? It's legit? It's No Shave November. You guys, No Shave November. Anyone doing that? Or is that a very Western thing? I forget it's a thing. But my oldest cousin, he does participate in No Shave November because he's lazy. And it shocked me that he can grow a beard. It's because he's not full moon bunny, that's why. God, I need to shave off the headband more too. I wonder because the sticker is like getting the focus, that's why. Should find now. This is what standing sponges are for, glass file. Why can't I use my glass file? I do no shave month every month. Okay. Some people out here has the better genes. They don't need to worry about how they look. Luckily, it's on top of the head, so it's not an issue. He has a shiny bald head. That's all I could think about with this. Oh my god, is it going down? I can't tell. I think it's going down, but I don't know. It's looking heckin' shiny right now. Okay, we're almost there. Almost. I think this will be blocked off. No way, right? There's no way this is gonna like stand off by itself like this. Because he's gonna have some sort of headgear around here, so it should be covered. I'm about to give the priest a head dance. No, I'm not. You guys, I'm gently shaving this down. This is perfectly normal. Setting sponge is a little better for curved surfaces. Fine. You're right. Hold on, let me get it and see if I can remember. If I can remember how to do it. can't eat nuts in November. Hi, welcome. Ooh, Zaza. Ooh, Zaza. Long time no see, Juju, I'm back. Welcome, correct. Oh, yeah. Long time no see, long time no see. How you been? So let's see. I think it's 600, right? We should be using the 600 sponge for coarser surfaces. Oh god, wait. If you paint this kit, your color, you can have a mini... Okay, come on. Come on, guys. You actually don't think I'm bald? Everyone was bald once in their lifetime. Y'all, is this sanding sponge actually gonna give him a dent? I don't think this is any better. No, his head is like kind of a different color now because of this sponge. I don't know about this one, y'all. I think it should be fine. It's not like a huge... It's a lot better than before, but it just has like slight gash there. But I don't think it's too bad. Hey, what's up, did you? Hi, Asian Wing Sauce. Welcome. Let me see. Should I try the 1000? Will the 1000 help him out? Or will it cause him to have a shiny bald head? No, this is bad. This is bad. I should have stuck with the glass nail file. I don't think I need to go for a sponge on this. It was short-lived, but you gotta go to the job. Okay. See ya and have a good one. Let's see. I think that's it. That's all they wanted for this. Hopefully I'll find a kit. I will. This is the kit I've been waiting for some time now. Alright, next one. A. You want the A runner with the D one? With the D one. And then the E one. E one's that one right there. How do I organize this? I don't know anymore. Today, HaanArt and I went to a couple of places to do our errands as usual on Saturday. But we actually had an extra stop today because we need to stock up on chicken supplies. So when it comes to raising chickens, we go to this one store. I don't know if you guys have this store. It's called like Tractor Supply Co. or something. It's all over. East Coast, maybe West Coast a little bit, but they just sell farm animals, feed and stuff. It's always kind of surreal going there because there's no moon bunny people, if you catch my drift. We are so out of place. We Mom and Han and I, it's a pretty busy day of the week, interestingly, and it's kind of interesting with the type of people there. But we just go to the chicken section. And the thing with chickens is that you feed them different stuff depending on their age. So they have starter feed for when they're 0 to 15 weeks, and then from there, from 15 or around 20 weeks, you feed them more complex stuff with corn and grains and stuff. I don't think they're ready yet, but so today we bought the 50-pound chicken crumble for chicks. They're not chicks anymore. They're like teenagers, and they're so snippy at each other. It's kind of a It's a time and a half. That's all I would say about it. But yeah, it's one reason why we're late today. Let the head dent be a reminder to always clean up before you assemble parts. Okay, fine, I will do that. Okay, wait. First of all, I don't know if the camera is doing this injustice, but he does not have a dent. Let me just get that straight out. He has a curved cranium. Can you see that it's curved? It's not dented in. But yes, I will do it next time. The finish will be different depending on the grit. Polishing with a higher grit will make it closer to original surface. Oh, okay, so it'll still be that grit. That's fine. No one can notice how shiny it is. It's not that bad. So Lance, it's November. There are two types of fellas in November. Which one are you? The no-shade November kind. Which other kind are you thinking about, huh? Komori, hi, welcome. How have you been? It's been a while. We have them where I am? Yeah. I didn't think I'd be the type to go into one, but here we are. This one needs to shave off a little bit more. There you go. How nice is that? No Gundam November. My Gunpla funds ran out. No Gunpla November. You don't build anything. That is diabolical. Movember, or are you psychopath? What's Movember? Movember? save some money on eggs. Who says that? A lot of people say, oh, raising chicken is free eggs. No! Their house is at least $200. Their feed is... How much is their feed? We paid $23 today? $23 for 50 pound of feed. And then wood shaving for $13. It's not free. These eggs come at a cost that not many people are ready to endure. Oh wait, isn't that our D1? D1 piece. 21, this is 21, and then 22 is this one. Me when a dent's curve. You got the headphone dent, the gamer dent on you? That's not what it is. Usually I skip the low grit in favor of my knife or file, finish off at around 1200 grit. I think the glass nail file would be fine for this. I don't really have to go that far with it. Okay. No backlogs November? I wish! That'd be such an insane challenge to scoop up. Testing channel, hi! Hi, welcome. I think you're on the wrong account in this one. You're testing something, but this, why am I being tested here? One thing I can say about these kits is that they are pretty solid. Yeah, it's really good. But to be honest, anything is good out there what I've just been through, so I'm down for it. So we need to have the piece inside before we close the whole thing. This head will be covered anyways. I hope so. I'm not usually picky about the head shape, but you guys are making me think I shaved off a bit too much. It looks fine, but maybe the camera's creating an optical illusion that does not look like he's fine at all. How can that be? Hey there, just found the channel. Do you plan on painting the kits? Hi, welcome Joseph. On this channel, I actually generally straight build. I straight build and apply decals, and that's really it. Unless I have like a specific plan or idea, I might do more custom work, but I generally don't do that for this stream. In part, custom work takes a bit of space that I don't really quite have. That's why I don't really do them. Wait, is this 20? Wait, which one? I didn't organize my pieces. My gosh. This one closes it. Okay. This one's on the sides here. Yeah, okay. And this thing goes. Well, welcome. I build, usually I straight build every Saturday. My recent build so far has been the high grade twin ball set, and the one before that is the RG Sinanju. So you can see why I'm not building a PLAMO of that caliber. I've been building for about, we're about to hit the 2-year mark when we hit January, so that's really exciting. Do you guys ever celebrate like your anniversary of building, or do you not do that? For me, it's a lot easier to do that just because, you know, I have it all recorded on this channel. Slight shaving down here. Good. Good. Ooh. I like how detailed the plates are on this. Takes me by surprise. But Juju too scared to panel line, let alone paint somehow, but she's still funny, so it's a cool mix up for it. I did panel line only one time. I would like to do more panel lining, but I don't want to work on a model kit too long. Just for like the channel, but also personal preference. I got so much kit to go through. Is it possible to panel line after a kit is done? Because I think most people panel line along the way, right? Or before they even put the parts together. So I kind of worry. Don't worry about that. Small and bald and stinky can be looking can't be too kind in a single stream. Isn't that a little mean? 3-hit KO. You said one compliment with along with three insults to boot there. Ever thought about using the Gundam marker airbrush kit for painting? It's pretty easy using it for beginner. I don't want to get too deep into the airbrushing part of painting. I do have paints and hand brushing some of the stuff before, and I think I prefer that more so than airbrushing. But to be honest, I don't really get a lot of satisfaction from customizing a kit as opposed to building it and seeing it come together. That's all it really is. I'm actually usually a perfectionist on things. It's just that when it comes to building it straight is where I tend to just keep it at. I think this is fine now. We're getting some pretty big pieces into here. Just build more kits. Straight builds are cool too, but bandai kits are so expensive these days that I look for alternatives. It makes me so sad. Yeah, I think it's okay to look for alternative kits. There are some really great competitors out there. Maybe not necessarily Gundam, but there are some mechas you can get that are third party or even China Pla. It's a little dicey with China Pla just because of the ongoing issue with tariffs and having that kind of being implemented but not implemented but then implemented again. It's really hard to keep track of. We are. I would, but I started at least 15 years ago. So I don't remember when I even started. Before I knew it, I've been building for 2 years. I just do it after it's done. That's right. Actually, you've been building just as long as I have, but you probably finished more kits, didn't you? Maybe a little longer, but even then, the gap in our finished build log is a lot. See, 14 onto this. Oh, this is one piece here. It's not recommended to use panel lining fluid after building though, only markers. Yeah. That's what I feel like though. I feel like I want to go back to panel line everything in one sitting as opposed to panel lining per kit, but it's kind of late for that now. Because if this one's panel line, it looks a little too good compared to the rest, right? But also, I think with more complex kit, they look good without panel lining too. I kind of like it when things have their own soft look to it as opposed to here it is being outlined kind of thing. It looks great when other people do it, but when I do it, I don't think I do a great job. My first Gunpla purchase was April 4th, 2023. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Whoa, really? It's pretty recent, what the heck? What year are we in, 25? 24. I guess I started building January 2024. Whatever the first stream is. Is that right? Or is it 23? Has it been 23? So 2 years? Ah. I don't know, man. Hard to keep track of. I bet if I can find my first stream, I'm able to pinpoint it exactly. What is this one? It goes in here. There's 2 slots here. Whoa! Only felt tip markers or acrylic wash are safe to use on bare plastic, especially if they're building. Won't be for a while though. Be a while for me here. Is this the one they want me to use? Is this a different piece? No, this is a different piece. Confused because there's 2 pieces that looks pretty similar, but they have different parts they need to put in there. Yeah, okay, this one. 16. These 2. This is not 30 minutes. This is 300 hours. Hi, welcome Kingyo. How have you been? How have you been? Tamiya panel liners work on raw plastic too, but if the plastic's too hard, it'll crack. Usually that's my experience. It's best to put top coat on before going over Tamiya liners. Too scared. See, there's so many extra steps with that. So I do lighter shaded liners. You do gray on whites, orange on yellow, brown on red, etc. That's true. I think most of the ones I've seen have been with black ink, usually. You know what I saw someone do for a short? They did like what did they do? They like poured their ink and then they took like a paper towel and then rub it off, and then it looked so interesting when they did that. It was such an extra step that they didn't even need to do. Right here. Tell will destroy abs. Plastic? Oh, sorry, it's ABS. That's right. You guys call it ABS. I don't know why my brain just reads it as abs. I guess it shows what kind of person I am too, huh? This one goes on to here, like this. I should go finish my Aurora Crown Annihilate. Thanks for reminding me to get my butt back to building my kit again, Jueri. So let's go. I really enjoy live streaming builds experiences with people, just because when I build by myself, which is very rare because these days I usually build with the stream, but when there's build stream going on as I'm building, it feels like a very cathartic experience. It just feels nice. It feels like there's company there that's building alongside me too. Okay, this should be in, and that should be the inside of this. With that, we can start putting the chess piece together. Hi Tanuki! It's been more than 30 minutes since stream started. How come you're not done with this fantasy? Let's give me 1 hour! No, I'm not gonna finish this in an hour even. We're at 44 minutes in the stream. I don't think it's gonna be done by then either. It might be 2 hour 30 minute like our usual stream time. I don't think it'll finish. I don't know, we'll see. The name is such a misnomer, but I like the name of it. It sounds pretty rad. 30-minute fantasy. Guys. Just take you to high heavens and back with the quality of it. I like it so far. Like, I don't have any issues with this piece at all. And it feels pretty solid too. When I cut the piece, the runners fall off. I guess I'm so used to the cutting of the gloss that I'm kind of used to that. So it's kind of nice to cut through butter again. Which side is this one? It's this side like this. His head. I got recent surge of motivation to finally finish my GQuacks. Been working on it all my spare time. Mama. You spend time not just straight building it, right? You also put in time for the line, handle lining and stuff. Wait, so this one's E? Do I have that with me? E1. I think there was something here. B, and then this one's what? E? What? Do I not have the... Ah! No, it's over here. Oh. Okay. Crisis averted. It's a tiny one. Just do your lining before assembly. Don't let it pull up. And make sure to clean up properly before assembly, and you should be fine with your pore types or less company Tamiya's. The pore type scares me the most, but it does look good though. Oh, those shorts that show you the pore type stuff. Oh, it looks so nice. It's so satisfying. Even if there's no sound attached to it, it looks so satisfying seeing it filled up. E1 and then 5 and 6. So let's just put it right here. Five here, and then we'll put on 6. We'll do one at a time so I don't get mixed up. Is this a healing kit as well? Hi, Femboy Peak. I guess so. We should be done with the healing kit soon, right? I think I'll build the Akai after this kit, and then it's like a trifecta. Ball, Akai, and then 30-minute fantasy. I tried bum rushing some of the first release of the 30-minute mission mechas, and the fastest I got was an hour, and it's still very nubby. Whoa! There you have it, you guys. People who build the 30-minute fantasy kit finish it within an hour, and at least, maybe. It's not my fault. If I can't finish it as fast as Nuki, then that means that I'm part of the statistic that can't finish it in 30 minutes either. There's someone out there who's taking it literally. They're probably trying to build it within 30 minutes and just can't. It should be like this. right? Oh yeah, yeah, it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to rotate because it's the shoulder joint. Dang, if that's the shoulder joint, it must be very articulate for this. One of those slight shavings. Maybe I don't need to, we can just scrape it off with this. Yeah, that's good enough. Just scraping. Oh, wow. Tokaite would be a very fun kid right about now. This one. I don't know about you boys, but I'm working on the bond DOC. What's that? What is that? I have 1 week of work, then I have a week off where I'm gonna finish finally PG Grams and build a couple of my high grade kits in the backlog. That's also therapeutic. That's like a great way to spend 1 week off. I feel like I haven't had a week off yet. Right back, gonna have the stream my phone to build. Yeah! Build with me on your phone. The G-Quack is kind of like a mini GK kit with the tiny details you gotta paint, and I decided to give it that two-tone white-blue with the shading, so it's gonna take a little longer than typical high-grade. Oh, okay, okay. The two tones! Someone sent a picture of their Gunpla with a slightly different shade of color on top of the original color, and they said, guys, I'm doing the two tones. And I don't know why, but people started commenting the emoji with the foot, the Grams foot, because the two-tone, two toes. I don't know. It's just immature jokes we were laughing at. It's all good. I like the way this shoulder joint kind of goes in. It's just so clean, right? It goes in here, and it fits so nicely in a way that you can tell that this is gonna be very articulate with the shoulder joints on this kit, at least. It holds the shape. Wait, so oh, this is the bottom. Is this the bottom part or is this the top part of this? Not sure. I felt no, this is the top part. I think this the front and back. This is the back and this is the front. So we're gonna build the skirt now. We're gonna build the skirt of this. Like his head doesn't stay up. One here. 16 and 15. There. As in doctor? Oh, doctor. How are you doing, your son? Also, damn. Crusty nails tonight. Yo, that's kind of mean. How can you? Yeah, it's true though. It's a little chip. I want to say crusty. That's a little bit far-fetched, don't you think? This is fine. It's just a little chip to the tip up here. Lately, I've been doing a lot of handling the chickens because they're getting a little bit adventurous. So whenever I put a Pomodoro timer, I study for 25 minutes. Then for about 5 minutes, I go check in on them. If they're fine, then I go back studying. The next 25 minutes, I'm there studying, and then the next 5 minutes, I see one of them escape. Big Zam is such an escape artist these days that it's been the reason why I'm getting up more often to check on them. Normally they're fine outside, but he's been like leaving the pen. I let them graze for a long time, but after they're done grazing, most of them are resting and tired, but he's just out there exploring the big old world. It's time. We eat him for dinner. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. There's a lot of panel lines. This one actually has a lot of potential for panel lining if you really wanted to. Building the MG Vidar, got some third-party eye effect parts. Yo, the Vidar, let's go! Vidar is great. It would be in my collection if I was more brave about it. I can't be. Hi Dust, I spent 500 euros. Is it euros or is it pounds? I'm gonna get yapped at by the Brits in chat. I think it's pounds. It has like a tush, so I think it's pounds, right? On kits at Mini GunplaCon in July, day of the Gundam in England. Okay, so it is pound. Now I have a backlog with some 30 MF library kits. Currently building the RGF Beyond. Yo! Okay, that's really cool. That's a lot, isn't it? You spent 500 for kids at the con. Is there a reason why you bought it at the con as opposed to a store? Did they not have hobby stores in England? Because sometimes there's like a bit of an upcharge when you buy kits at the cons as opposed to the stores. D1 and then 15. So this should close out everything on the bottom portion. I can appreciate the way the kit's engineered. Yes, I've been loving this kit a lot. I know it's not a lot to go by because I just only really built the torso and the head, but they just don't really have much issue fitting into each other. That's just a sign of good engineering. I used a wash made with the black paint. Oh, okay. You need one Big Zam? Yeah, one of my chicken names is Big Zam. The issue with the naming scheme though is that when they were small, they were all around the same size. But lately, everyone's kind of outgrowing Big Zam, so he's like Small Zam instead. I saw your chicken cam stream. This is a really unusual breed. They look kind of wild, actually. What? Wild? I'm not a chicken expert, but I don't think they're wild. That's crazy to me. Oh, we do have hobby stores, but the con was run by an online store. It's basically just all our stocks. Oh, okay, not charge. Yeah, this is my first 30 MF kit. Hi, welcome, Running Bill Otaku. Welcome back. Been a bit. There's been events happening at the cons too. Yeah. Man, I hope you guys get to experience the Gundam base. It sounds like a fun time with the people I talk to who've been there. I went to the card event last week, which is why I didn't bother streaming because I missed my ride. And the people I talked to about it, they said there's some really cool merchandise there. And this is mostly for the card stuff, but they did say they were some Gundam based kits there. I just didn't want to drive 2 hours and then be there and there's no more stock of something. But it sounds like there's stock per day, which is really nice. F2. I don't even have that. I don't remember. Probably didn't pull it out of the pile. D2. Okay, I did. Guess not. Oh, F2 is this tiny piece like this. No, it's F1. What? E1. H3. C. H3. What I drop? E2. Where is it? Where's the collar? I can vouch. UK selection can be very mid. No peeps over here either. Oh, you guys don't have peeps. That's true. Peep Bandai is not really a global thing. That's a bit of a shame because I feel like there's some really good hits in Peep Bandai. Oh, this is blue piece here. The singular blue piece. Jueri, have you seen the Rosen counterpart to these kits? They have some pretty silly skeleton face instead. Yeah, I did. It's basically a dark version of this kit. I didn't notice there's a skeleton version of it though. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Big Zam? Yeah, they look like the birds our ancestor tamed into chickens, like the bird version of Wolf Dog. Is that a good thing or a bad thing then? Because these aren't really... Maybe they're just mixed bred with other chickens, which is why they look so different. I don't know. Big Zam SD? Oh, an SD version of Big Zam would be so cool. Hi Virtuoso, welcome. Are you still playing Gundam TCG? I don't say a ton about it nowadays. Oh, it's still popping off in my opinion. Because there's low stock of the game, it's been kind of still going pretty strong for people who haven't had a taste of it. Recently, I went to the Gundam TCG event and there was a lot of people there. Did I put this? Oh no, that is wrong. No, this is right, I was surprised too because I thought the game might have died down just a bit, but even then supplies were kind of hard to come by for a decent amount of people. For me though, I can't really play because I have to go on my way on Thursdays to go there, but I've been spending my Thursday with you guys instead. So it's either I go and then come back home tired, or I stream. So I just chose to stream because these days I just rather relax by streaming as opposed to going out there and getting my butt kicked and everything. I want to get better at it with the card game, but I have to do a lot of testing with the decks and I just don't have that yet. This crest looks really cool. Should be a collar, but let me see if I can find it. E17. Then I'll do the collar then. Peace has been dropping some heat lately. Not only heat, but also different price point. Prices that people didn't expect. Oh, Alex is you. Okay, see? My bot basically says your screen name, but then YouTube chat is saying your handle, which is really confusing. Apologies, I'll try to remember to call you Alex, but if I do call you Dust, just know that it's because it's there on the screen. So, a little bit harder. Nice relaxing stream to put together my Christmas list too. Your VTuber model is cute. Thank you, I appreciate it. Christmas list! I actually need to get that together as well too. If you're looking for cards, I'd be happy to help. Oh, don't worry about it. I got a decent amount from the card event because people were giving away the commons. But I didn't really know what to go for. I think what I need is Lala. Lala, I've seen her around. I know she has some sort of relevance to Char, but I don't know what it is yet. There's a relevance to Char, but I can't put my finger on it. Which is interesting because I'm only halfway through the series and I still have not seen her. So she must be a really important character. This is kind of key for TCG nowadays. Easier to find time to play when you can just boot it up on your phone. Yeah, they have the phone app for it. I think they have phone app for the One Piece TCG as well. I'm not 100% sure. Someone stole Alex RC before. I could claim it as a handle, but Dust is fine too. Yeah. So yes, there is, if you don't know about this yet, there is a Gundam TCG app you can play online. I wouldn't really recommend it though. I feel like you need to have the... Okay, so there's a PC fan-made thing you can try out decks with, but there's also the Bandai app that they use to teach people how to play. You can also test out the decks too through it, and so that's where people try out the purple deck that's been released recently. The Barbados app? Barbados IBO deck. Yeah. I can't find this F runner. Is it on here? No, it's only one piece on this. How come I can't find it? I'm missing the collar. If I wasn't missing the collar, I'd probably be able to put it in. Where's it? C. I need to find the F2 is E2, H3, H3, D, B, G. Huh? How am I missing a runner? Did I miss that up? It must be me. It can't be that I'm missing the F runner. I used it, didn't I? Only the F1, no F2 then? Oh, you know what? It might be on a tiny piece. Maybe, that's what it is. Okay. I think I got this. Get 2 booster box coming Tuesday. You're going fully into the card game, right? I kind of really admired that because I feel like it can get really expensive if you want to go fully into it. You don't really need to. I don't think the Gundam TCG is even that expensive per se if you want to start out and kind of build with the common cards. But if you want to get a very specific deck, it might be pretty pricey with it. Oh my god, I forgot we haven't finished 0079. I need to find time for that. But I have to give up my Sundays for those to watch. F runner. Soon. I'll find it soon. H3, H4. Oh, so they put it on like these things. G, G. Both G's here. This is A's. These are all A's. And then this one's B's. G's. H. All H's? Where's the F one? What does it look like? I feel insane right now. F1, F2. So it should be... Ah, okay. It should be a tiny piece then. Okay. It should be a tiny piece. It should be its own... It should look like this. So I gotta find that. I can't help notice, but this 30-minute is taking you an awful lot longer than 30 minutes. Yo. What are you trying to say? Is it me? Is it me issue or is it their issue? But to be fair, I think this is actually a perfect amount of time. The name is such a misnomer, but the amount of time I'm spending on this is worth it in my opinion. I think I'm missing this runner. What the heck? Open up everything, I swear. Ah, I swear. I guess I have to come back for it. There's no way they didn't include it. Is something wrong with me? G? G12? Am I? There's no way I'm sitting on it though, are they? Ah! No way. Okay, okay. I am missing this part, but I'm just missing something that looks like this. A singular piece like this. Under the manual? Nope. It's not a huge deal, but I can always look for it later and then put it together. Check my pockets! Why would I check my pockets for that? Why would I check my pockets? I still do it anyways. He suggested it, but it's silly. Oh, there it is! Oh my gosh. I wasn't even in the pile, on the carpet. I was looking around the carpet too. Oh, it must have been flung out when I opened up the packets because I opened it off screen to avoid jeopardizing the mic with this. I thought I had to throw hands with Bandai. No, it's me. Quality check. Wait, can I ask you guys? Is it possible to lose a piece? That's not your fault? Like, they gave you a finished runner, but then the runner is missing a part. I think that happened to... No. Do you guys know, MP? He sent a picture of one of his runners and it had like a piece of, like a bug or something kind of encased in his plastic. Did you guys see that? I don't know if that was like a common thing or not. You seem like the type of girl who takes an hour to make minute rice. What is minute rice? Do you microwave your rice or something? Is that what it is? If you could look down. You did. You helped me. I would like to commemorate Tanuki for a suggestion to check my pockets, inadvertently making me look down. This collar is actually different plastic. Oh, it feels bad. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Speaking of SCPs, did you watch the one I sent you? I wanted to reckon on stream, but I didn't know if it would be too much for your taste. I did see you sent it, but I wasn't able to watch it. I was still out shopping when I was dropping. Let's see. So this one needs to put the collar on here, like this. Wait, this is a really clean build. Is that right? It looks a little bit uneven. Did I do it right? It's like, maybe not. No, it's fine. It's correct. It's possible, yes. It happened to me. How do you know that it was not Bandai's fault? How do you know it's your fault or it's not, you know? I can understand if a plastic has like a piece of bug or a piece of hair in it, but thought of missing a piece entirely seems a bit of a you know, it seems like impossible. There's no way that could happen kind of vibe to it. So I don't know. I think I finished this, right? So I finished the... Oh, okay, just the last part here. Net 17 and 19, these two parts. And that should be part of the bottom torso. It's really cool, but it's a little bit gory. Not too big on goriness. What'd you get from your farm supply run? Just chicken feed, 50 pound of it, and also what is it? Pine shavings? Pine shaving is the magical ingredient to reduce the smell in a chicken coop. It's awesome. Hi, poor Genus. You have to do a full parts check before start building. Ooh. So soon open the box. I should really do that. I'm not in a good habit of not doing that. I stream so often and build so many kits. I kind of trust that they have the parts properly in place. I really should. I don't think I would notice the bug or the piece of hair in my plastic runner nearly as much. Well, I was once missing entire runner. There was someone who lost entire clear runner, and that seems so far-fetched. I guess it's possible, but at that point, what do you do? Do you return your model kit? Do you just say, well, I guess I built half of it now? What do you do? I just want to know, just in the event that I might be missing the whole runner, you know, and later down the line, somehow or some way. Oh. So a really cool thing is that I can actually toss this out if I really wanted to. Because we don't need this anymore, so we can just toss this here. The E1 also, I can also toss out as well. Oh yeah, this one. E1, you can toss it out. I don't think I've seen this before, where you can kind of break off these parts and then build like this. Sometimes the piece can fall off before the runner is boxed up. It's very rare, but can happen. I've seen that. Someone said that before. Knock on wood. No Snanja Scarecrow. I really should put a model kit in the chicken coop so they have someone to cuddle with. Maybe I should just put Gramps. EG Gramps in there, I think. Because I have the RG Gramps in my collection, so I think I can give up the EG Gramps and put it in the coop for them. But I don't know if they'd be interested in it. I think you'll like it anyways. It plays off of how different Asian culture portrays same creature in your folklore. Okay. I'll watch it like after stream. Maybe when this is done. Hopefully I remember to. So it should be downward like this. And then put together like this. Not gonna lie, as a Nanju with a straw hat and straw sticking out his headpiece was a very funnier mental image than it should have been. Oh, you know, it's fall time, right? It's fall time, so the chickens are actually molting right now. Meaning they're kind of shedding off their feathers a little bit. Not a whole lot, just like a piece here and there. So it's kind of funny going to the backyard and seeing some of the feathers just there. I haven't seen or touched like a real feather in a long time, so it's kind of surreal. This one didn't really... I think it should be segmented like this. Looks like it. Let me just make sure. This thing has abs, y'all. This thing has a washboard ab. Oh, okay. I see you, Bandai. I see you cooking with this one. Oh my god. I don't know my own strength. Alright. Here it is. Now we're gonna start working on the underpants this part. It has the torso pretty much done. That's pretty cool though. The Dorito shaped torso. Give them tall geese. Birds love birds. I don't have Penelope. Penelope, Big Sam are bird coded. Tall geese is also bird coded just by name alone. I don't know if there's any other bird coded ones. Elmeth? No, Elmeth is just a whole ass pod. Okay, so now we need... Which runner do we need? B runner for this? Okay. B. Oh, this is nice. We just break this off. B1. So we can break this off here. And just work on this and then toss it out after. Nice. Chickens are molten. Don't touch them or you'll get burned. They're fine. Seed anti-ship sword, my beloved. Anti-ship sword? You mean slicing capital ships in half sword? Hi, welcome! Shin Megami Tensei 1. Wow, I'm surprised you're able to secure that name. How have you been? I'm building the the Liber Priest. We're currently building the body of this, and it's taking more than 30 minutes. So apparently that's a line and a half. Ah, bro, hi. Narrative has a bird core fighter. Oh, really? I want to build tall geese. I will build a tall geese in the future, but the thought of building a tall geese and giving it to my bird seems... I don't think I'm ready for that. I have to give them something I already have a copy of in lower grade, so I'm not too scared when they get like bird poop over it or something. 80 grams it is. How long have they done those giant numbers and circles in the runners? I've never seen it before. Oh yeah, so just a quick if you weren't here earlier in stream, basically these pages tell you which runners you need for your initial build, and they'll tell you if you're done with that runner and you can throw it away, right? So this one says F1. And this one's unique because actually in the instruction... Let me see if I can find it. If you see this page here, they actually have the runners list, but it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but there is a dotted line through each part of the runner section off. So I guess it makes it for easy building, and they actually encourage you to snap off the section of the runner when this is done. And they have that extra info here. It's my first time seeing that. I don't know if they had that in other kits. Maybe they did, but I might not noticed it. But it's my first time seeing it for this one. I've been building Gunpla, so maybe this is something unique to these more humanoid shapes for this build. Alright, this is a nice quality of life change. Which one's this? Everything we need will be in this runner, so we don't have to go search for it. It's only a 30 MSF thing? Oh, pretty neat. Tall goose. Tall goose. RG Tall Geese is really good. MG I haven't built yet, but it's so good from what I've heard. People love the Tall Geese. I think it was the one popular TCG card for the game. I've actually been seeing recommendations from content creators. It's crazy when you get into chicken raising, you have homestead people making content off of it, which is cool and all, right? You need to have content for those kind of watchers, but I'm also getting video shorts of people raising ducks, quails, and I think the recent one's pigeons, and the pigeon one's pretty cool actually. But that's a trap. I can't have any more birds. HaanArt actually asked me one day on the ride to university and stuff. He said, "Juju, do you want blah blah blah?" And I was like, "What's that? Like a quail?" And he's like, "No, not quail." He didn't know the word for it, so he told me the word for it through the translator on his phone, and it was actually pigeon. And I told him, you know, pigeon is cool, but I can't raise too many birds because I'm the one doing most of the work, which is fine, right? Because my parents are busy most of the time. But he offered to get a pigeon from the guy who gave us the chickens, but that's like a responsibility and a half. Pigeons are, I think they're pretty smart and trainable too, but the problem is that they poop a lot, and I don't want to contain a pigeon if it can't fly out too much. I love my RG Tall Geese, still waiting on the MG to come back in stock to the store I buy from. I feel like Tall Geese would be a fun MG to build. Because it seems like, because of the name, right? I don't think I would want to build an RG. I want to get like the MG version of it. But that's more personal preference. This is not too complicated either, so I like that for it. That is the 8th or 7th? Maybe the 7th. Nice. And then number 3 is the 10th one here. I don't recall the 30mm armor core kits having them. Ah, interesting. I wonder why, because I really do think it's a nice quality life feature to add. They didn't need to, right? People kind of just build whatever, but they must have done that for a reason. A friend of mine raises ducks. Ducks are cute. Chickens are interesting because they are simultaneously very smart and also very not so smart, and you kind of have to work around that sometimes. They're escape artists. Big Zam only though. I don't know why. It's always Big Zam who's escaping and stuff. Everyone else is just chilling. So I have to go grab him and be like, bad bird, and put him back in the pen, and then see him escape again in the next hour or so. Even though I give him ample food, he still does it. Does this piece need to be in disorientation for it? This does not look like it'll fit through. Maybe if I put this on here. Peacocks get along really well with chickens actually. One of my friends had a couple that hung out with flock. There's some shorts about peacocks, and those, like, I don't know how people can raise birds beyond chickens, or yeah, the size of chickens, right? Because there are people who raise turkey as well, and those are humongous. My RG snapped at the shield connection, but seems like a pretty simple fix once they got a drill. A hobby drill, right? That's when you know you're deep in it. Get the MG Toggies that has the wings. Does it not have wings by default? Is it like a extra part you had to buy? A friend of mine called the Gundam Assemble Toggies his Smoggies. That's so cute. That's right. That's right. It has a assemble version of it. The miniatures. It's cute. Toggies is design, right? I don't know which series it's from because I haven't watched it. Is it from Age or something? The first time I saw Toggies, I wasn't too keen on it, but the more I get exposed to it, the more I thought, dang, this is pretty cool. It has like a Spartan kind of helmet. It's really, really neat design. I could get behind this kind of design more often. But yeah, one day, once I lower my backlog count, I should be good. Things like this. Hold these together. Is this right? I don't know if it is right. Oh, I don't know. It is right? I don't know. I'm gonna try to take this apart just to double check on this. This connection here. It's from Wing? Oh, sorry! Right, it has wings. It should be from Wing. Duh. Toggy says the booster on the bag. Toggy's actually a very clean design too. Because most mobile suits have layers to their segmentation on their armor, on the outer armor and stuff, but Toggy's actually has a lot of clean, smooth parts, and that's very surprising to me. Oh god. Oh, I can take this out with bare handed. I don't need my separator. There we go. So how does this thing work again? So this thing goes... Ah, to the top! It goes to the top. Okay, let's try this. There you go. Now it has a bit more room for this piece to stay on there, right? This is where the legs is supposed to be, so that's why I'm kind of struggling a little bit. Because it's pretty narrow fit for these parts to hobble in. There you go! Can the bottom part too go in? Huh? Is that right? Do I need to bite this piece into place? No, I will not bite my piece into place. That's what bad builders do. Wait, why is the bottom piece not going in? Is it actually? Should be it. Hydrate, apologies for being late. How goes the build? The build's fine. We shaved down the head a little bit and people said I left a dent into him, but I don't think I did. It looks fine to me. It's these 3 prongs that's hard to push in. I like how one of the first thing I see looking up Toggies is edit combining Gundam Wing in Unlimited Goose Game. That's funny. Must be the chibi form, right? Oh, whoa, that's so cool! Tanuki sent the Rosen type 1 body, so it has the skull face. A Tallgaze Flugel. Wait, this Tallgaze is kind of chubby. In a good way. I mean, this is in a good way. The commission still funny for me. I think I'll start building the high-grade Shard Soccer 2 Infinite Justice 2. The latter because I shared birthday with Athen, which happened a few days ago. Oh, that's so nice. Can we see the head? Yeah. Wait, the head of this one? The head of this one, right? Oh man, I wish I'm gonna remove the... Let me see. It's gonna be a little bit dark because the lighting is less as you move upwards. I think I remove this mouthpiece here. I think this is so cool. Problem is that it's a mouthpiece. Does it come off? It does. You see this? Maybe if I do this and zoom in, I might be able to see it with a higher fidelity. I don't want you to see my chopped nails. He kind of has like a skeletal. You see, he has a little bit of like nostril. He has a bit of nostril, and then also his mouth is just gaping open. I didn't have to go so detailed with this, but I think they wanted to show this. I think it might be like undead soldier or something, undead priest. This is the concept they're going for. Yeah, he's just eternally screaming, which is why we're gonna put a mouthpiece on him to shut him up. Bam. Done. What the heck? Wait, did I do that? That nub mark wasn't there. Maybe because I didn't pay attention to it. Yeah. Hey, let me show you guys the Rosen version. So, for this model kit, there's actually the dark version of it, and the dark version looks like this. Let's see if I can find it. They call it Rosen, so that's why it looks like this. Yeah, edgy, very very edgy. Sorry, my tongue slipped. I thought that the Rosen version was just a palette swap, but then I just found out moments ago with Tanuki here, putting in stream thought that it has the skeletal face too. Spooky! It's a really neat detail. I like that. They put a lot of thought into 30 minutes fantasy kit, surprisingly. I thought they would kind of slack off on it. Okay. He's learning pieces, screaming is reasonable. But I've never seen a mouthpiece on a model kit before have that sort of detail. I like it. Or maybe I'm just really dense and I just don't see it often. Alright, let me see if I can zoom back out. This is too close for my... Ooh. Too close for my comfort. Maybe this is fine. It's fine, I'll just move the set to the side. Rose, ready to steal your candy? It's so appropriate if I was just building this on Halloween, but alas, I'm not. What do we have here? Okay, so we can just put this back in. Alright, we can put this inside the waist, I believe. Because there's no reason to wait on that, right? Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I can put this right now. They always like you to wait to put it on, but I think we can do this early on here. Third Misstep has a whole storyline lore, surprisingly. Oh, really? How do you go about finding the lore? Because I don't think it's even included in the booklet. JQ! Hey, that reminds me of building the Rosen Viking. Oh! The Viking 2? Yeah, I know there's a couple of classes involved with this line. I want to explore them all, but I also want to make sure I have variety. Let me just make sure this is the correct orientation. Is this the front or is this the front? They both look like the front, so now I gotta make sure. Or maybe it doesn't matter? No, it does matter. I shouldn't say that. It always matters. It is... this orientation, for sure. What the... I was surprised by how agile his waist was moving. It was moving side to side when I was putting it in. Are you guys artists? I know some of you guys are artists, right? So in the art world, there's this thing called Bodykun and Bodychan, and it's basically a mannequin but with more anime proportions. Those things cost, I think, upwards of $100 for the high quality ones. But then the cheap ones are about $30, and a lot of people who bought them said that they don't even hold their pose that much. They're basically just mannequins that you can pose around. And I was thinking, as I was building this is what people should have been buying instead of buying those really expensive plastic models that don't even hold their pose for you to reference off of. It's great. There's an option set for the 30 MF that includes a potion bottle, so I guess it makes sense. For 30 MF, you can actually get the class change upgrade, which I adore. I adore that so much. I know that there are like option parts for Gunpla kits normally, but oftentimes I don't feel like it really increases or something I really look for with most Gunpla I work with, so the upgrade parts for this one makes more sense to me at least. Alright, so this one requires a 2... Let me put this in the box. The lore is minimal and it's there on their YouTube. Oh, I see, I see. Check it out later. So I'm actually gonna follow this instruction here. It's telling me to take B2, so I'm gonna take this and then just break this. So it makes it easier for me when it comes to the runner that I'm working with. B2... They're saying A. This is D. This is B3. So let's see if I find A1. I hope it doesn't confuse me too much. I think it should be fine though. What the heck? Alright, so A2. A2 is this whole middle piece here. I guess I have to break it as well. My gosh. So this is A2. We have A2, B2, and then we need C with this. C, B runner, HD, G, E. Uh-oh, wait. It actually does make it confusing when there's so many small pieces to manage. I might get the Archer one since one of my Gunpla are close range specialists like the Justice and Destiny. Yeah, you should get them. You should get all of them. I think it'd be fun to really collect these guys. So D1, this D2, this D2 which will take actually D2 and then D2, D1 as well. This is A. C2, this is C2, so we're gonna break this up like this. I'm scared. I'm actually gonna break something I'm not supposed to, but they kind of has this out, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And this D1. C, A, E, A, H, E, D, D2, 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 2. Yeah, that's the one. D2, 2. Wait. This is D1, 2. Oh, this is D1. Yeah, this is D1, 2. Okay. So actually I need to break this one more time. I didn't realize there's 2 of these guys on here. Just 2 and 3. So this is 2. D1, 2, and then D2, 2. Which is this one. Okay, we're good. This is such an awkward piece. We'll see if this actually saves time or not, but I think it's nice to be able to toss out my parts prematurely if I can. Reminds me of Near Automata, humans flee the planet and is now populated by mechanical beings powered by magic. This is what it is? By PLAMO's art reference? Yes. It's actually pretty economical and they hold it pose really well because they don't use a whole lot of plastic. I'm assuming it costs $100 for the more official ones because it's probably filled. It's a holo these guys, but yeah. D. And then A. Oh, wait. A runner, B runner, D runner, D runner. Oh, I forgot C? I thought I had the C runner on out here. I guess not. I had it for sure. I must have accidentally put it in back the box. Is D C2? Is C3? B, A. You know, maybe this takes longer. I apologize. I didn't think this was gonna actually hold me back because I didn't have all the runners for this. Because now I'm confusing myself. Maybe I should probably cut them out after I'm done with them as opposed to cutting them out prematurely for the set that I'm working with. Because In theory, it should save you time because you're focusing on one set of runners and then tossing out the rest once it's done. But in actuality, once you break up these pieces, let's say there's 3 sections to an A runner, then suddenly that A runner is split into 2 more pieces, so it gets really confusing. That's not even their fault, it's just me. I'm the issue. It's not them, it's me. Oh, here, C2. Found it. Oh, took a bit. See that there's like 4 of these guys, 4 of these C runners, so these are all now like in the way of things. This bell curve. You start off with less runners, but then as you break off more and more, it starts to hit the peak of how many runners it'll have, but then start decreasing again once you throw them out. Hi Yaps, welcome! How's it kid so far? I love this! This is one of the best kits I've built. I say that for most kits, but this is a different way of experiencing a build experience. But I think in part it's because it helps to have like a really nice layout of these pieces that they want you to take out with it. When it comes to 30 mint line, they get the upgrade kit. They're worth it. Yes, they are so worth it. I do have an upgrade kit, but I can't remember whether it was for this kit or for the other kit I have. So I had to check on that. Alright, so we're gonna start cutting these out and hopefully we can get the shoulder piece moving and everything. So we're gonna get his arms. He needs his arms to move. He needs to move already. I actually took so much time just searching for the runners that it was correlating to. Hi Jueri, I recently finished the Rosen Priest. I hope you love your Liber Priest. Bro, I just found out that the Rosen Priest has like the skull face. That's so cool. I would adore the Rosen. I think I bought this in person, which is why I didn't buy the Rosen one. Ah, but you know, it's hard to make that purchase of buying something in a different color. Palette swap? No needed. It's not needed. I don't need a palette swap piece. I'm good. Oh, I should buy C6 here. 5 and then 6 after. Holy Jueri's so strong, she ripped that runner apart like it's owed her money. You think I'm strong? You know what's so funny? I was talking to Papa Han. And we were discussing in theory, if I were to teach a grade, what would it be? And I was like, oh, you know, middle school seems fine. I don't think I want to work with kids because they're all gross and snotty. And he's like, that's right. He's like, you're not suited for high school. And I was like, why? And I'm thinking, oh, it's because like, oh, maybe because he thinks like high school is hard to teach because of the grade level or something, the course material. But he's like, because the kids are gonna toss you around. He's not wrong. These kids are so tall. They have these growth spurts where they're 6 feet tall by the time they're 16 years old. It's hard out here. So yeah. 5, 6, and then 7 here. 7's here. How's it going? Hi, welcome, Christian. Welcome. It's going well. I love this kit. It's such a fun build. If you don't have this kit, I definitely recommend it. The parts fit so nicely. It has some really nice quality of life changes to the manual that shows you what part you need before you do the build, right? So you don't have to scramble nearly as much. It's great. It's great. Strike right now has a bit of standing hell so far. Standing purgatory. Yeah. So right now, Avril's building the Strike Rouge. I said this in the Discord, but I'll say it here too. I think that's an okay build. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It feels like it has slight fitment piece issues with the parts being a little looser, and the stickers for the Otori. One of the main issues with the Otori is that the stickers is like one singular yellow line like this. And usually stickers are that long, can sometimes unfurl during hot weather or sometimes come undone, right? So that's my main takeaway with that. But it's not a bad kit by any means. I've been through the hell once and I will say that Sinanju can always take that cake. It can always be fixed with glue, but Sinanju cannot always be fixed with glue. I think you're super strong spirited. Yes, I like that. Strong spirited. We need a buffer emote. Buff, short, bald. What else is there? We're gonna add like 10 new adjectives by the time New Year's roll around. C8 here. I like this. Everything's on one runner. It makes it so much easier to do this. have to do this twice, I believe, though, so... You want to build that? I'll build them... Trying to figure out what to build them one at a time, or... in tandem, when you have 2 arms. Thinking I'm just gonna build one at a time. Hi, Delty! Happy belated birthday! Do you guys know Delty has birthday on October 31st? That's an insane day to have a birthday. At least, I don't know if you celebrate Halloween in Singapore, but in the US, Halloween's a very big deal among kids. Hope the 30 MF kit has been a breeze. It's been a breeze. It has been, for sure. So this one actually has the... Flipped out. Ooh, that actually surprisingly held its place really well. Yeah, now this guy is Unk. Like the certified Unk status. Before he wasn't, but the moment it struck midnight on like the day for Halloween, instant Unk status acquired. Okay, so then I guess I'll build 2. I said I was gonna build these arms one at a time, but I think I'll build them together just because they're already here in my hand. So I want to just toss it out and just be done with it. It's going well. I don't know what you're on about. Like, it's nice so far. It's not even getting to mess with the Otori stickers. I honestly would suggest maybe, rather than using the Otori sticker, go for water slides if you can. If not water slide, then maybe hand paint. But that sounds like torture. Having to hand paint a yellow straight line on a model kit. That is... I guess you could, but at that point just get the water slides if you can. Practically everyone knows how America does Halloween. Scary, trick-or-treat, thanks to movies and TV. Yeah, but you know, what if it's not real? What if people aren't actually doing that? What if it's just for TV? You think people actually use lockers in this day and age? No. Locker is obsolete. Lockers? Being shoved into lockers? I've never seen that happen in my life. Are the lines recessed? If so, it shouldn't be too bad to paint, right? What does that mean? It's just one continual thickness on the... for the lines on the Otori. Hollywood loves to over-dramatize stuff from movies. It's kind of scary on Halloween a little bit. It's funny that we let kids be terrified of their skin for one day in a year. It makes for a core memory, you know? Uh-oh, wait. I was supposed to be going this way. I like the heavy-duty nipper. Why is YouTube holding you back? You said nothing wrong. Yeah, this is actually something I received when I had 1,000 subscribers. Back in the day, I had maybe 5 viewers. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers is when I started building the PLAMO and stuff. And at the time, Mama Han, she's still my biggest fan, but back then she was my biggest fan, also the worst secret keeper. Because she told her coworkers about my stream. She told people about my stream, and one of the viewer was her coworker, and he gifted me this custom laser etched nipper. I don't think this is even supposed to be used for this, right? But maybe it's used for nails. I don't know why it's so heavy duty. But I've been kind of using this for everything, from runners like these to runners that are clear plastic. Clear plastic runners are a lot more brittle, and like it takes a lot to really break. Maybe you don't want to use a single bladed nipper like this, but this has been gone through the ringer so much that it still holds its shape surprisingly. So yeah. YouTube Automod is annoying. You can hold off on it. Just don't worry about it if it doesn't go through, because it doesn't look that different on their end and our end as the moderator. Channel name, JueriHaan channel, and then a moon bunny. The moon bunny was a surprisingly nice touch to it. Look at that. I think might have gotten some Tamiya thin cement. I never thought about how to remove this. Oh wait, I can scrape it off. Oh my bad, I should have done that a long time ago. kind of just left it on there because I just didn't have time to remove it. Very nice gift. Yeah, it's one of my... Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, it's fine. It's fine. It can handle it. It's just Tamiya, so it shouldn't like scrape off the art or anything like that. It's fine. I'll do it off stream. Okay, so getting back to the shoulders. I'm gonna finish this runner and then just toss it into the pile sooner or later, hopefully. Let's see here, C5, and that should be it. Should be it for this. Makes double stepping so much nicer, having a heavy duty one kind of go in first. Oh, as if the bit where the lens sticker go are recessed into the plastic. I don't think it is. It's just a smooth plane. There's no crease or anything for you to follow with the pan paint. I noticed the edge is cool. Yeah, it's a very thoughtful gift. I think they told me that this thing was priced at a certain price point and that they offered free like lifetime warranty or something, but the company is out of business now. So I don't even know how you go about to get one of these things anymore, because he doesn't work there. He doesn't work there anymore, so I don't have any information on it. I don't know if you guys be down for it, because one of the drawbacks with the piece is that... Hold on, wait. Something in my eye. One of the drawback of this thing is that it doesn't have a spring, so you have to manually open and close it, unfortunately, as opposed to having just to push down to break something. It's metal, nothing sticks to it? Wow, I don't know what it is then. There's some sort of glue on there. Oh, that's... You thought it was part of the cloud etching? I apologize. It's ruined. I ruined your perception of it. It's not the clouds, it's just glue from something. You maybe want to build another, what's that, HIRM Gundam kit? What's that? You should build your kit. You have backlog right now? Why do you have a backlog? You need to remove it. Snap it out of existence by building it. Oh no, that's kind of sad. Our lifetime, not yours. Yeah. I have to see what's up with that, but that's what Mama Han told me, but I'd rather hear from the person, but maybe that is just how it is. A big gunked up loop. I don't use the loop for the Gundam though. You oil your Gundam like that? Usually they move pretty fine. There was something here that someone said I want to kind of go back on. Okay, never mind. Oh, one nipper? There is? There's... Oh, on this thing? On here? On this one or this one? I don't think on this one though. This is just God hands, so these are ones that most people have. Honestly, as much as I appreciate this, my god, I don't know if I can... I don't know if I could justify $50 for some God hands. I think most people, from what I've seen, tend to use God hands for a long while and it gets dull. But I've been using this for a long while now and it's been pretty fine. God hands are what, 50 bucks? Ooh. I can't. I shudder the thought. You can get this pay for about 25? So half of the price for roughly the same quality, if not. So those are fine. Let's see. So we have the shoulder piece done, so we're gonna start getting the armband and things on here. Find it. This is done? Awesome. So there should be an armband for these guys to hang off of. You know what's happening? Automod's holding you guys back because the word nipper sounds too close to a different word that should not be mentioned. Oh. You can go ahead and not answer the question, but are you from Singapore? Whoa! What gave you that impression? I am from the moon. But I landed in America like 26 years ago. I don't mind you asking me that. But I am curious what gave you that impression, because I am not Singaporean by any means. I do speak English as a second language though. That's growing up, that was a thing for me. But most people don't really notice the accent. I think my skin oil's messed up with the finish on my god hands. Wait, that can happen? Acidic oils. Oh, this is actually kind of cute. They got a little band for the shoulders piece here. It is for another one too. Closer to 60? Oh, maybe because the price of this, right? I radiate C energy. That's not completely wrong. This paid nippers 40? What? Has it been 40? Has it been that long that the price of it has been hiked up? I could have sworn it was like 25. Actually, people who have been known to use oil and lube on the RG Unicorn bands and misjoint because of the very stiff arms, maybe some other RG kits. I've heard some people use, what's it called? Petroleum jelly for their kits. Well, for the PG Ava, they use some sort of lube to it. But that's because they're putting on the rubber suit, right? The rubber latex suit for it. So you kind of have to, or else you're gonna be working against the friction. I mean, you don't have the accent, but the Han part and the name kind of gave me a random thought. I am Asian, if that's what you're wondering. Is $35 early this year even? Oh, heck! Wait, hold on. Let me double check this. I need to fact check myself with Dispay. Dispay nippers. They have, what's this? Dispay unlimited bladeless nip pliers, $16. Is it because they're 3.0 right now? They have Dispay 3.0 for $35. What the heck? Hold on. Dispay, how about 2.0? How about that? Dispay 2.0. Surely it's like $25. Nippers. I had to put nippers because Dispay's the name of something else. Okay, well, it's... Wow. Okay, well, I take it back. Did I say Dispay was $20? It's like $30. But I still think it's kind of okay price to buy your nippers at. Quality difference is really noticeable when you build long enough for it. I could tell from day one, only reason I never narrowed down was because I didn't know your country was considered part of it. What does that mean? Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Hey, what's this? Have you guys seen this before? This JPEG image here. It should be small. Is that happening to mine too? Oh, you know what? There's a slight tint of it here at the start, at the top of the god hands, but it's nothing crazy. I see like a very slight graying of a like circular haze on mine as well. I wonder if that's all this all god hands. Put this away now. I leave for an hour. What's up? Jueri? What's that mean? Just pay a fairly price for the quality. That's fair. Anything but 50. I get kinda... That's like the price of a new game, right? I think that's fair. To ask for it to be at least 35. Okay, so let's get the bottom part piece with the arms done. And hopefully we can roll into other things too. Oh, it's so nice that they organize it like this. My USA Gundam 2.0 nippers are the best nippers I've had, and I've had them almost the entire time I've been building. I'm too scared to say anything about USA Gundam. I'm still scarred from the surprise box. No, JK. Outside of surprise box, I bet that that nipper has been really good. It gets their name brand out, right? So it's a nice thing for them to venture into. B2 and then B1 into B3. Study sells single blade nipper for 17. They're pretty solid. Hi, welcome, Alpha. Welcome, welcome. I guess we got Steady here is repping. Most people have been repping this bay outside of JueriHaan, so you're the first one to say Steady there. Tamiya Cutters has been with me for 8 years now. Whoa. I've seen some people replace their god. Man, I'm getting kind of insecure now. Now that Avril kind of pointed it out, I'm like, I realize that I kind of go like this sometimes for extra accuracy with things, but maybe doing this can wear down the metal now that I see the photo of it. Sweet clipping sounds. Not all the time though. Oh, maybe on the initial hit, but not on the fine tuning with the closer up. Alright, so now we need to put this in between those two pieces we just cut out. Mystery box of bad. I find it so interesting with that video that I'll say that I had this really bad experience with the mystery box, and then people were like, well, actually, they didn't say, oh yes, I know what they said, okay? They said it's gonna be a mystery model kit box. I totally get it, but let me wallow in my despair as I never buy that again. I do think that, what is it? The Gundam Play Store also does a mystery box, and the concept of a mystery box sounds really fun, but I don't know how useful it'd be for more experienced builders, because you will double up on it probably. I want someone else to buy a mystery box so I can see like how good or how bad my RNG is compared to someone else. I personally like my 2 high grades I got from the Gundam Play Store with it. Let's see. I think they want it like this in here, and then have this piece covering it up. I think. Yep, okay, I see. This should go inside another big piece too. So I'll do that after I do this for this too. I was hoping you would literally get any other Gundam. It wasn't even Gundam. I'm okay getting like a Pokepla, by the way. Like, I'm totally fine with that. I know what I signed up for. I think just the disappointment is that I don't think anyone really buys their mascot. Looking good? Yeah, it looks really solid, honestly. I like how articulate it is at all 3 points of his body. Like around here, and also the neck too. Or shoulders even. Steady is one of the cheapest, well-regarded nippers I've seen. I'll keep it in mind if this one ever breaks. Knock on wood. It's not finger oils, by the way, just oxidation. It'll happen over time no matter what. It's just appearances though, right? It's not gonna... It doesn't look like it will, Sorry, I'm moving the mic here. It's been like rubbing against my arm. It will not affect the quality nipper's blade, I don't think. Because it's just so far removed from the actual snipping. You should keep going, Juju. 99% gamblers quit before they hit it big. Don't be a quitter. I should just find like a third company to do it with. I don't use my god hands anymore. I use them too poorly. Ooh. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? You're far too bold. When I first got these though, I started snipping my clear plastic and people were like, stop. Do it. Don't do it. And I was like, okay, okay. I'll remember this. So I'm very grateful that people gave me advice when I first got the nippers because I had no idea how to properly take care of it or really use it. There's some people who buy the nipper oils for it, which does exist, but I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest. You can just, all you really do, at least for me, is that I just cover it up with the free little nipper cover and then leave it at that. I'd love to see you build a China Pla on one of your live stream. I built the one China Pla, the Flame Kaede. That's been my only one so far. I don't know. I don't think I have any other China Pla. I have like a Gal Gaigar and... I'm trying to think. That's it. That's like the only non-gun plugin I have, the Galgaigar. Oh, I guess the armor core one too. But that's it afterwards. Believe me, I love Chinaplot. I love their design philosophy. My main issue with Chinaplot right now is that the pricing is just so high. If I see a design, I have to really like it in order to justify buying not just the price tag, but also the shipping for it too. And shipping has been a little bit dubious with the way things have been since the start of this year. I really don't mind. The hash brown, the hashmail. The hashmail. Hashmail is a fun one. Love it. Oh right, hashmail is a bird. I'm not putting my hashmail in with my birds, guys. That's just not... No. It's too expensive. Hashmail was my first time seeing a big high grade box. 2 high grades. You see, if I was a warehouse employee, I'd be really nervous about being tasked with finding model kits for people to have as a random model kit for them. Because I'm thinking, okay, so this is their first order ever to my company. Do I give them a safe choice like a RG Gramps, or do I give them legit random stuff that don't sell well or something? I wouldn't know what to do either. Alright, so that's pretty much kind of all there over there. And then we need to put in the... so that's done, right? Yeah, it's done. E1... 14. I ordered a bootleg RG Sasabi. I'm kind of excited on what kind of issues it has and how I can fix it. That is crazy. You are one of few people I've read who ever says that I want to see the issue it has. I can fix it. Is that the one with the issues that people were talking about, like the rashes or something? Or is that a different one? Is that Nightingale? What Galgaigar? I think it's the RG Galgaigar. Yeah, RG. It was not me! It was gifted kindly by Shobidium. Because he watched the entirety of Galgaigar. I know of it. Funny enough, it's probably one of the first mechas I've been exposed to as a kid, because we had the Galgaigar VHS tapes that I had no idea where it is anymore. So it's probably gone. Lost of time at this rate. What's it? E1 14, which is called E1 12. Okay. China plates are fine for what you're getting. They're almost all MD size. And also in part, Flame Kaide made me realize that not all fitments are gonna be that nice and robust. There'll be a time. If first time, probably want to do things that are easy to put together. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know about Hashmail. So Gundam Play Store, that's the first time I sign up and order anything on a website, so they don't know whether I'm a newbie or a veteran. But they chose some pretty nice. The balls are a very interesting choice. I don't know about the high grade twin ball set. It seems like most people already have, right? So it seems like a bold choice. But the Hashmail is a good one. The balls are a little bit questionable. But that's just what I think. I don't know. You've been using your display for clear parts? Ugh. Clear parts are so scary. They're so scary to cut out. Because you never know if it's gonna snip at that moment or not. Or you break the whole blade too. It's always a choice. So we're gonna put this in here. And then close it off with this piece here. I like this kit. I guess I like it more than usual because it has more of the human form. I haven't built like a human in a while. Or at all, for that matter. Okay, this is where I will try sponging out. This is the 1000 grid, so maybe it's okay. No, I feel like this is better for a glass nail filer. Slight raised area here. I thought I cut up cleanly. Why did I leave a mark like that? With the camera now, you can see me mess up my nub mark removal. I don't think I can remove that. It's just not even raised up. It's all flat down. I gotta be more careful. The rash was the RG Nightingale. Right. It's not even close to true... Oh. They don't make the consideration at all. They just have a bin of 3 to 4 low sellers. They put them for that month's box. I'm close to true random. That's fine. I don't mind. Give me the ones that people don't want. Usually it's a kit that I don't really mind having. Okay, so this is pretty much done. So we just need to put this together and with the arms too. Right? So let's see. Shoulder pads are like this, and then the arms should be like what, like this? Things like this. Okay, should have to. Okay. Whoa, that's an arm. It's an arm. I'm just impressed just because I haven't built like a human like this in a bit. And then 11. 11? I didn't know they released Galgagar Meeches over here. I don't know how I required it because I'm not sure. For sure though, because I asked my cousin about it and they remembered the Galgagar VHS. VHS? DVD? One of those. I'm kind of say VHS because those are things that we tossed out before. So it's not completely out of the question. Clear parts are fine. People overreact. I don't think people are overreacting. Because there are people who've had broken off their single blade nippers by cutting off clear parts. Putting this in. Okay. We're good. So this one actually still has the back of the hand, so we're gonna keep this. You can't toss it out yet. For the upper arm here, almost done. Wow, these hands are so detailed. I say they're detailed because they actually include the striation, like this stuff here, onto these parts. It's not very... Well, I guess rather than that, it's more so the knight's glove. The gauntlet, so it has striation on here. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna cut out the upper arm for this one too. 12. It should give you Zoc and Ball set. I kind of wish they did. Giving a newbie Zoc and Ball would be a fun one, and giving a veteran a Zoc and Ball would be a haha hee hee moment. So it's just a win-win situation. They should have been more bold about it. But I think the reason they didn't include a Zoc and Ball together in their mystery box is because it didn't reach the price point that I paid for, which was about $60. So it just wouldn't work out. Yeah, it's funny enough, I have the MG ball. That was the high grade ball that I received. But I didn't really mind having 3 of them just because they offer different build experience. I almost did buy the twin ball set earlier in the year during my shopping stream, but I went for MG just because I didn't want to build 2 kits of the same kind. Well, I ended up doing that anyways. So this is a fun surprise. She's giga killing with these kids. I'm so happy, bruh. Honestly, the beatdown of university plus the beatdown at home with this Nanju is actually a crazy combination. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Alright, so we can just put this inside, then it should be able to have these arms be functional and just have the hands attached afterwards. Things like this, I think. What? I wonder if I focus on the piece or not. There you go. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Autofocus has mine its own. What's the Giga Pain kit for next year, I wonder? Isn't it a Zeta? Isn't it obvious? People who said that I was gonna build a Zeta after Sinanju are crazy. I kind of hate myself a little bit, but not that much, okay? Putting them back to back, I would actually just quit the hobby altogether. I need a bit of a vacation from doing that. I gotta be careful with my nips. The snippings on this, just because this thing leaves a bit of more of a mark than I would like it to. Okay. So then we'll have this, kind of put this in here. I think they want the dip like this. I think that's how they want the orientation to be from the looks of it. don't think so. Maybe it's not really. I may have done this incorrectly. Hold on. So it's like this. So it should be more. I think I did this incorrectly, but I'm not sure. Did I do it wrong? Maybe I did do this wrong. Uh-oh. This thing popped out. I think this is incorrect, but I don't know how I misconstrued the instruction to do that. Because it's supposed to, I think. Maybe this is fine, not sure. That's how they had it in the photo though. Deep crevices supposed to bend over here? I guess so. Oh, this thing can rotate and twist, so if I do it wrong, it can just fix itself pretty easily. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. If you want a real paint of a kit, look for a Zoid kit with the company logo BT. You might end up burning it out of frustration. That's so funny because one of my second, I think third kit on this channel was the Liger Zero Zoid kit. That was so frustrating because the fitment is incredible in some points, and then the fitment was too narrow. Like if you had like a piece that's supposed to fit into this square peg, it has to exactly line up with the square peg in order to fit through it, and that caused a lot of frustration. It's kind of interesting with good engineered kits because you kind of want a little bit of allowance for the space of the parts, but also be taut enough for it to hold in place, right? But with the Kurobuki kit that I worked with, it was so frustrating, and I just could never recover back from that. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can put this on right away, just because I don't want to have the pieces kind of be lost or anything. Little zero result for eBay for Galgagar VHS. I think you had Chinatown special. Wait, that might have been the case though. It sounds really funny. It might have been not an unofficial one, but I don't remember the quality being that good or not. Dang, we would have made bank if we had kept that anyways. How do I do this? So I just put this on here? Whoa. I think this is really nice. I never built a kit with 6-pack abs before. This is a new experience. Wow. Does it move like this? I think it should move the inward hand like this. Whoa, he can like... Whoa. He has 3-point articulation here. Oh my gosh. I'm really enjoying this kit. He's just the model right now. He doesn't have his extra parts on or anything. I do like the clear parts on this guy. It's really nice. Do you use all Zoc? All balls and no Zoc? That's right. 3 of them. Just posted my Rosen Priest and class up the Rosen Bishop. Right, the Bishop. Yeah! I like this one. I like this a lot. I don't remember if I have... I don't think I have the one for the class up on this one. The class up is like really cool. It's a really cool gimmick with this kit. It's an extra way for them to make money, but also it's a fun way for you to kind of experience the class up in a RPG, right? Look at this. This is really cool. Whoa! That'll be mine one day. Not exactly the color palette Rosen, but you know, the regular Liber Priest. That's the whole reason why I brought the purchased the Priest, because I wanted the staff. I think the staff is so cool. Your cat's watching too. Hi, kitty. Alright, let me put this away now. I think it's interesting. Some people have like a whole box for their photography. I was thinking about, oh, you know, I want to post pictures of some of my kids, but I don't really have like a backdrop for it. So I kind of, you have to see my messy desk sometimes in these photos. One of these days, maybe I'll get like a proper backdrop. I kind of hate that I have one backdrop from the China plugin that I have, but I don't want to keep using it, you know, because it seems kind of boring to use the same backdrop every time. That's not on anyone, but this is just for my mentality. I'm thinking, oh, you know, I got to get a different backdrop. I can't be using the same one. People will notice. Okay, we can finally do the hand parts. Oh gosh, there's so many hands. What do I do about hands? He needs to have a hand to hold the staff too, right? Or the weapon. Let me double check with this, because we have a couple here. What is it? So he needs to have like a hand like this, and then just a closed hand is okay. Or maybe open hand? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do one for the staff. Old Coda kits are just mid sometimes. It's crazy because the kit itself, it looked like a brown dog for a bit before I got the armor on. So this one's just a fist, and this one has the open hand and the back of the hand. So I think I'll try this one here. He doesn't go as girl. Kodabuki kits are still fine, but the BT one though, I tried to build one and I finished the build, but it gave me a lot of frustration. It's rough because when kits are a higher level than what you're, or I guess more difficult than what you are usually met with, it kind of makes your confidence in building go down a little bit, which is why a healing kit is so necessary when you come across a difficult kit. I hope that these hands will fit other kits too, because these are actually kind of nice. This is... Hello, welcome Jay. Welcome, welcome. Use the box from the kit? That's what I did? Oh, that's so smart. That's a gray background. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay with a gray background. Photography boxes are very nice for smaller kits. You know, I've been getting pretty good about not saving the box lids as much these days. I only save it if it has an illustration, but not when it has like a photography of the kit itself. That's been saving me from having to hoard so many box toppers. Eat. Use the same one all the time? I never noticed. That's true, you do use the same one all the time. But it just works though, because it's more of a neutral backdrop. The backdrop I have is the one with the moon and like trees and stuff, and it's like, oh man, why is all my model kit put against this nighttime backdrop? But if it's like a neutral, like monotone backdrop, it's fine. So when it's special, you use it too much and it's like, whoa. I like how the pose is doing the Sasagyo pose. What's that one? I kind of like it like this though, too. Alright, so this actually needs to go together, I believe. So this will be holding the staff. Hold up. There you go. Is it gonna go in? Oh gosh, I can't tell the orientation of this thing. Has the Z symbol here. What the heck? Let's go down lower. The one Kodo kit I built was definitely a skill check. Whoa. They have some really great IP acquisition, but man, it's not for the faint of heart at all. A8. Also, I have a ring light. True. I have a ring light too. Even for this stream, this ring light going off on either side. But they're different sizes. The fleece you use looks like a nice rock pattern. The fleece on Show's photo, right? It does look nice. Oh, the attack contains salute. Oh, just move it in a little bit more then. There you go. A bunch of channel pockets come with a background, but it does lead to a lot of other photos looking similar. Yeah, right? So that's why you kind of need a neutral kind of pose. I have a desk mat that's monotone in color, but that's only the desk mat itself. I don't have anything for like the actual... The ground's covered, but then what about the background itself, you know? I guess I could use this as like the ground and then have the mono purple or pink as the backdrop. Maybe I'll do that instead. Okay, this one hand is done. Sorry, y'all. This is supposed to take 30 minutes, but it's not taking 30 minutes, and that's not my fault. It's not me. It's the kid. Wait, what is this? A? Oh, I have to do the thumb? No. Wait, what? What do I need this for? What is this for? The 9 and 10 piece. They go together, but then what? I don't think I need this. It looks like I don't. Okay. I can already go in here. I was supposed to build this sort of piece that are split in half. This piece right here. I think it's for the other hand joint, maybe. I think it's supposed to go down here, maybe? Not sure. A little bit confused with these 4 quadrants, because these are sectioned off in their own way, but... maybe it's for the other one, down here. Maybe it's supposed to go downwards. Okay, give me a second here. Get a sip of water. Consider a chroma key screen background, Jueri. Oh, you know, that's pretty clever. I should do that. Chroma key is a little finicky though. Oh, you know, that's such a good idea. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't really have... The thing, chroma key does well with green or blue. But the colors I have are salmon, pink, and then purple. It might be a little bit hard for the camera to distinguish the... Or the program to distinguish the front and background. Okay, so this is gonna be a right-handed... a right-handed staff user. And the other hand will be... Let's see, what other hands do we do for this one? We have a couple options. Would you consider building a mechanic core model kit? Hell no! Someone in the server did do a mechanic core model kit. I think they finished within a month, I think it was. Or 2 weeks. They built it really fast, because I heard people spend up to a year building mechanic core kits, but they spent maybe 1 month to do it. They said that the fitment was very questionable at times. They often had to sand parts or even try to really fit together with glue. But they seem to really enjoy it. I don't think I'm the type to enjoy hard difficult things like that. Alright, so I think I want... Which hand do I want? I want the open-handed one like this. I think that's the 5th one here. I kind of don't want to throw away these hands, you guys. You know how I say I always throw away the extra hands? These are just so nicely detailed. I don't think I want to throw them away. They're gonna go to the spare part box for sure. Would you consider a mechanic core kit? I'd be surprised. Because they are also a huge investment up front, right? So you really do have to finish that kit or else it's sort of wasted just being a backlog. A bed sheet might work too if you can just hang it up. Yes. But that sounds like so much trouble. That's just joint for the wrist for some of their hands. I think this hand actually needs that specific piece I showed you guys. Oh, this is so nice! It's like holding my hand like this, you know? Holding my one finger. Let's try that out. The 8 parts here. Where is it? Shouldn't cut close because these are kind of small pieces anyways. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is. They spent a year for the big ones? About time you kept them? No, but these hands are so detailed, you know? Most Gundam hands are gonna be a lot smoother, but these are actually striations with it. Like you would like a gauntlet. It's kind of cool. No way, who are you? Have I been outed? I'm Jueri. Your hand-loving moon bunny. You kit bash 30mm kits so easy that they all have the same connection point. That's the fun part with them. I actually think you can put some of your parts onto the Gundam if you really wanted to. You're brave enough for that. Wait, this is not working. I think they have to be off-centered like this. Anyone using bedsheet? I beg you, please iron it. Oh, you're so funny for that. Interestingly, it feels like ironing bedsheets or clothes for presentability's sake is a lost art form in this day and age. I want a mechanic core kit, but like you, I don't think I can dedicate a lot of time for it. Yeah, I don't think I want to dedicate too much time on one kit like that. Maybe for a PG, because that seems reasonable. But you also have to deal with some of the fitment issue with it. Oh, there you go. The hand is now complete. Akira and server just built mechanic core, asked them about the suffering. They didn't seem to suffer that much, to be honest. They seemed a little too happy after it was done. I thought they were gonna be crying or something and huddling in a corner, but they're like, yeah guys, I just finished it. And we're all shocked because they finished it within a reasonable time frame too. Okay, so I think this is done now. Whoa, these hands stay in place? The arms and everything too? It's kinda cool. Oh, I don't know what kind. Whoa! It's me! It's not the kid, it's me. I don't think I was that crazy with it, was I? It's a half circle, that's why. Wow, that's kind of a little I don't know about that. They should have done a full bulb for this. I don't know why they had to split the bulb in half. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They split this joint in half, so that's why it flew away by surprise. I think if you're careful enough, it's fine, but I think there are better ways to go about it. Got lost down a rabbit hole while trying to find GGG on VHS. Now I'm looking at anime laserdisc on Amanda. Did you find it? Also entire movie for $1. How come that word went through, but the filter held back nippers? It was the Firehawk 2, so the brand new, and I'm assuming their best engineering so far. You say that for the mechanic core kit. Even though it's newer and probably better engineered, there's still some parts that were hastily fitted too. I think that's it. Okay, we'll leave the hands as is. I want to try to get the body done by today, but it looks like we're nearing the mark anyways. Ah, we're almost so close though. I'll see how much the legs will take with this. Hold up. I think I'll put these away here. Ah. I think we can finish at least one leg and then it should be good for next stream where we just do the extra assembly for the fitted parts. Maybe? Did you check the dump? I think you put the arms in the wrong... Oh no! Okay. Move it along. You put the wrong place? Oh. Is it actually? You're so funny for that. Can I still take this out? I don't know if I can take this out anymore. That's so cool, you can actually take that out and put it over there. I think it's perma stuck in here, but that's kind of cool you did that. My heart. Oh man, that skull face is so cool. I'm so jealous you have the option for yours. Do you guys see this? You see how detailed it is. They put a lot of love into this one kit, surprisingly. The McGillis Grays. Hey, his bubble suit is so cool. Got him. You got me. You got me. You put the legs up there, can't you? So you just have the inverse of the arms and legs. I legit thought I put it the wrong direction too, because that has happened on stream a couple of times. For better, for worse, it has happened. So B, C, and D1, D2. Eh, we could throw away this D1, D2. Oh, I didn't cut out everything, that's why. We'll keep the A. The Rosen line has skull heads? Oh, all the Rosen does? Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. I might try to get a rose at least one of these days then and see how much I like it compared to this one. I'm pretty sure the build quality is roughly the same. It's just a color difference, but it's kind of rad. 30 MF kits are so fun. You can put things anywhere you want. It's just so cool that the parts just works with other parts too. That's how well engineered it is. So we're gonna put B3, A3, A3, C3, C3 here, C3, D1 and D2. Oh my gosh. D3, D1, 3. D1, 3, and D2, 3. It's E1, 3. E2, 3. And I need to E2, 3. Okay, I will say right now, if you decide to break your runners into parts as they suggest, I don't recommend it. Just keep it on one runner. Keep it on one runner and just throw it away when you're done with it. I think I made a mistake of prematurely breaking them apart because I wanted to do that, but don't do that. I don't recommend it. It's part of the building process, making some tiny little mistakes. Hey, no, it's not tiny. If I actually did put the arms in the wrong place, that's a whole different model kit entirely. Alright, so E1 for this one. Everything we need is all here, so we can just toss this out after it's done. I got excited when I saw Zero Meyer on VHS for 6 was sold out. For $6? Gosh. Makes me kind of nostalgic for VHS tapes for some reason, just thinking about it. I think we had China. Someone copying on there. It could be DVD, but I don't remember it being on disc. I remember being on a VHS for sure. I can ask them to confirm. Where is it? I need to trick you for a belated Halloween. It's the rules. P.S. I like your nerd costume. Wonder why you're still wearing it today though. You're so funny. My nerd costume? You mean my clothes? You're so goofy. What you should do is split them each time you need to piece the parts. I should just split them never. And just only when they need to toss them out. Funny enough, sometimes they'll ask you to split off A2, but then your A1 and A3 is still there together. So you kind of have to break it up into 3 parts instead. VHS and Laserdisc are stupid cheap nowadays. DVD is too. I never experienced a Laserdisc before. One time only during a Discord watch party. One of my friends wanted to watch a Goofy movie on the Laserdisc, and we're all like, "Whoa, what's a Laserdisc?" Because I grew up with DVDs and VHS, but I didn't know there was like a era before that for the Laserdisc, because we never had a Laserdisc player before. And what happened was that we're watching and we're really engrossed in the Goofy movie and everything. And then suddenly it's like, it ended and we're like, what? And he's like, yeah, this is where you gotta flip the disc. And so he took the time to turn on the camera afterwards to show us him flipping the disc and then playing the movie a second time over. It does kind of ruin the immersion once you get really into the story a little bit, but it is kind of a cool experience seeing that happening. I know, I sound like such a Gen Z by start saying that. Some of you guys probably grew up with Laserdisc and are like, oh yeah, you know, Laserdisc were all the rage. I flip disc, like I flip burger, I don't know. It's cool though. I think he's paid $30 for his Laserdisc player. So yeah, these are antiques pretty much that no one really looking for, so they're pretty cheap on the secondhand market. It takes a special kind of collector to want to go for that as opposed to streaming digitally or even a VHS player. Oh, DVD fun times. I enjoyed the DVD era. The VHS era, I remember having to be kind and rewind stuff. That's I guess that's an experience and a half. I love to have future generations still experience the Be Kind Rewind aspect to it, because it was really a trust of people to already have the movie rewinded for you when you're finished with it. I'm 630 MF kits deep. Yo, that will be me in the future. Because I adore this kit so much. Might do like a whole battle scene if I can get more of it. Because these parts are just so nicely fitted. It's just so fun. What do they want me to do with this? They said to build 2 sets of this. Okay. The foot? Oh, I see, I see. $11. The shift of visual media changed so fast as Unreal. Was it that fast? I feel like I was such a weird time period growing up because I was at the age when I was young where we were moving between DVDs, VHS, and also the cable network. Oh, it was a lot. Thinking back on it, but you know, growing up it was like very normal to account for what goes for the VHS. You know, we gotta record the show for Tao, the SpongeBob episode for Tao and stuff. And yeah, those were the times having to record VHS stuff for the people to watch later on. I think we put this together afterwards. I think, what is it? Half circle facing this way. Laserdisc is like the HD DVD. What's that? I think we're starting to get away from my time period knowledge. Went from VHS cassette to CD DVDs for Laserdisc. Oh, you know, there was one thing I remember. When I was in kindergarten and I was still learning English, my library, they had, you know, they had books like any other library had for kids for up to, you know, 5th grade or whatever. But they had a rack in the middle of the children's section that had baggies that included the book and the cassette tape. So I also grew up with a bit of the cassette tape era too, because I remember we have a radio, and Mama Han actually still has the radio downstairs. I used it for one stream to play the Yosobi DVD album that came with the Demi Trainer. And I remember I don't understand. I mean, I used it, right? I put on the cassette tape and it had the book be read, and then I turned the page whenever I heard the thing. But I don't know if I really learned with that at all. It's kind of nostalgic thinking back on it, because I haven't really interacted with cassette tapes outside of that. It's always been DVD. A majority of my childhood has been DVD. VHS and cassette tape made like a small cameo appearance, but not nearly as much as the disc era for me. D C. I still have some Tenchi Muyo, Oh My Goddess, and couple. Oh My Goddess, I remember watching that online on like YouTube or whatever. So nostalgic. Check dims. Check dims. Do I have dims? I don't know what's happening. I don't have dims open. Oh, yo, that's so cool. Whoa. I gotta show you guys this. I'll show you guys. This is your boys here. Is that your stuff, your boy? I think your name's different on YouTube, so pardon my confusion. I gotta show this on stream in a bit, but I'll finish that after we finish the VHS cassette bit. Cable those days? Oh wait, why do I sound old saying that? Cables are still around, by the way. The only time I've experienced cable usage is in like healthcare settings. They have cable in the healthcare settings more so than like home setting nowadays. Has VHS cassette when it was little, by then transitioned to DVDs in middle school, and by high school they're coming out with Blu-ray and Laserdisc. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it was that slow. I felt like it was everything happening at once when I was growing up. Looking forward to the new 30MF kit that looks like Roman soldiers. Legit? Wait, I don't know. I thought they were gonna be fantasy. I guess Roman soldiers are fantasy now. The nice science guy. Yeah, you know what? In 5th grade, I distinctly remember 5th grade was when our classroom received a smart board. That was when everything started going from projectors to smart boards, man. It's always nostalgic thinking about these things, and then they just disappear. A5. A2D. A, okay. Book cassette tape, but it's just a throwback. Aw, man, I remember the teacher gave me a picture book with one word on it. That's how ESL I was. I mean, you should do that, right? But I wasn't really interested in the book when it only had one word in it because I didn't understand what that meant anyways. HD DVD was an add-on for the Xbox 360. Everyone stayed with regular DVD. Eventually, Blu-ray was cheap and prevalent enough to become the primary format. I think I missed that memo. I don't recall that at all. Dial-up internet? Yeah, that was before my time. But I will say that the microwave still interferes with the internet, so I don't know how... I don't know how relevant that is. Or it still is, isn't it? Okay, so the upper leg is done. We're gonna start building the kneecaps and everything down after. So I'll do that for this. Let's see. B4 and then C... This is 3, okay. All these little pieces, what do they mean? 4. Oh my god, this is old. So are you. So are us. We're getting old too. We're old. You only have cable for at old people's home? Yeah, old people's home or hospital. I don't know why. I guess smart TV is too hard to operate, which is fair. People were familiar with the cable system more so. How did you get into model kit building, by the way? Oh, it's total accident. I remember the exact stream. Around... What year are we in? 4? 3? Around November 2023, I was still doing variety stream. I didn't really have a niche per se. And around that time, I was like, you know guys, you guys have any suggestions for a stream? I'd be down to do them. Someone said to build Gunpla or Gundam. And I was like, okay. I bought the Jueri from Mercury is my first kit. And ever since then, it's been building streams every week. It was kind of hard to do it because I wasn't monetized for the longest time. So I was like, guys, I'm not sure if I can keep doing this, but I'll keep doing it because it's fun. And so eventually, when I did get monetized, it was so much easier. It was a lot more easier to break into hobbies, so I started buying more and more kits. But I remember my first purchase, I didn't understand this, but shipping from any online website for Gunpla is $10 flat usually. So a lot of my early purchases were like $16 or something, or something like that. I was like... What I'm trying to say is I bought like 1 or 2 kits because I wasn't sure how long I was going to be in the hobby. But it turned out to be a more long-term endeavor than I accounted for thinking back on it. And so yeah, I think we're going to hit the 2nd anniversary of my building stream in January. I usually don't celebrate it, but I do think about it though when it does happen. Is that considered a new builder? 2 years? I think it's like an intermediate builder. I wouldn't say advanced by any means. We're not old. Get a copy of Old Kamen Rider VHS tape. Almost done with the legs. Nice, nice. For Stark Rouge, right? Best decision ever? Yeah, you know, I was very surprised because I come from someone who's more acquainted with the art community as a hobby. It's a hobby space, and that's his own thing. I used to do a lot of art streams when I first started on Twitch, but no longer affiliated with it. Thank God. And the Gundam hobby was such a breath of fresh air. Now, ignoring everything else on Twitter for the most part, everyone's been so kind and just so welcoming when it comes to building. The very first stream I remember no one told me very much about what to do when it comes to building my first kit. And then when I finished building my first kit, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, you gotta make sure this and this doesn't happen, and this, and then make sure you double snip and stuff. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize. It's kind of funny thinking back on it, because they want you to mess up in your first kit, to have that first kit experience, not have it be perfect like everyone else's when they're a few years down the line. So it's funny because with my server at first for the Gundam Gunpla PLAMO chat, there's only one channel, and that channel would have conversations and everyone talking about PLAMO or sharing links or sharing photos of their finished one, and it was fine because it wasn't that fast. But over time the community grew pretty big for plastic model building that it needed to be split like 5 ways because it was just too much. And since then it's kind of interesting to see that evolve and stuff. And yeah, if you guys were a tad bit meaner, maybe I wouldn't be building it nearly as much, but everyone's just so nice again. I'm glad you stuck to Gundam. I'm glad too. I wish I did more videos for Gundam, but it turns out that streaming 3 times a week, I guess I could, if I really wanted to, I could probably lock in and do videos and streaming at the same time, but just haven't been finding the rhythm for it. Because I'm too much perfectionist. In this hobby, people here are... they know their stuff and they have eagle eyes if I ever make a mistake on things, so I want to make my videos perfect, but that kind of perfectionism is holding me back from actually releasing them. I need to let go a little bit. I'll get there eventually. I don't want to imagine what the Gundam community on Twitter's like. Honestly, you're not missing much, because you know why? They argue about the same thing like every month. It's always which watch order is superior. You should start with 0079. You know what, guys? Blah blah blah, and then stuff about people, and then miserable people, and yeah. But outside of that, though, for the most part, people are pretty nice on the Gundam side of Twitter too. The builder side. I don't know about the anime side, but the builder side, yes. Jueri smells. You are. You know, I saw Scallion in the mutual stream that we watched, and he said that that's the only thing he said, and he left it at that. It's like, I haven't seen you in a while, but nice to see that you never changed. I think this one gotta go here, right? I think the gap needs to be big here. I don't know. Hope that's the right size. They're saying to look at this, but I don't know what's different about it though. Is this right? Stinky! Whoa! It's okay, YouTube. He's being nice about it. What about shorts? Maybe that would save you some time, editing time compared to full videos? I'm not doing shorts nearly as much because there's a few reasons why, and this is more so as a YouTube thing as opposed to me as a content creator kind of thing. The thing with shorts is that you get a lot of subscribers, and if a short goes off too well, let's say it hits like 1 million views on a short, then if I release a long form video, it doesn't really do nearly as well, right? Because YouTube tests your video against your audience that follows you, and if it doesn't do as well, they'll probably try to search for other people, and it's kind of hard for it to find the audience for it. And also, most of the money is in long form video, for me at least, as opposed to shorts. I think my let me see, I can get the stat for you guys on that one short. Let's see. Because the way shorts work when they monetize is that they'll put an ad in between shorts, and that ad space will be paid split between the 2 shorts I showed through. Whereas long form video, they implement the ads at certain marks, right? I think it was this one. Analytics. Oh god, it's slowed down because of okay. Right now, my highest viewed short that's still getting views is the modern Kasi Gundam. Not exactly proud of it, but it is, I guess, something that people would like to hear about. I could make more of it and probably grow up of it, but it's just, I don't know, man. There's something really unsatisfying about making shorts. I made $3.80 on a 34K view short, which is okay, I guess. That's less than $4 on that short. That's alright. Less than $4 on that short, and then my 15K viewed unboxing video from USAGS. What is that? That made almost $40, and that's half of the views of that short too. And that actually covered the box, thank God. That was a really bad mystery box. They covered that and then some, so it paid me for my mentals too. So I guess if I really wanted to, I could accelerate the channel's growth by posting a lot of shorts and then growing through vanity metrics like sub counts. But honestly, I don't really care about sub count nearly as much as opposed to, let's say, CCV or view counts on long form video. I see a lot of people grow really fast with shorts, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel legit to me. Maybe it's pride talking, or maybe I just really don't care about the sub count, but that's just why I don't really post shorts, or really have incentive to post shorts either. I think they're fun for the time that I use them for, but as I get deeper into YouTube and then watching more videos, because I'm currently doing something on a second channel, and I'm doing research about shorts versus long form video, and that's just the conclusion I came up with. I'm just gonna post pure video at some point. I might put out short 1 or 2 times more after, because I'm not too satisfied with the recent one. But yeah, that's just why I don't have it. I don't have a Twitter X account. I'm happy. Buy more Gunpla. I will say, the Instagram community for Gundam is pretty wholesome, and I posted a short, or a reel, I think they call it. I posted a reel there, and they were very nice. They actually followed my YouTube account and chatted in the streams and stuff. So the conversion from Instagram to YouTube was way better than TikTok to YouTube. It's a fun experiment. But if you really do want to grow through pure sub count, then shorts and lots of shorts, often and frequently on one account as you can. Wait, what else I do with these pieces? I don't remember anymore. I think this is the thigh piece. I'm still building this. My bad. Needs to have a couple more pieces before it's fully done. I love talking about content creation. Is one of my passions. That the more I do it, it makes me happy to make something and have it be shared. And I guess streaming is an extension of that too. But I don't know. Something about it just tickles my brain in the right way. Short is very effective, and TikTok, the popularity of TikTok pushed YouTube's hand to make their own shorts, but it's so hastily implemented in the way it's done on YouTube that it was kind of an awkward spot, I think, for a lot of creators, because some of them, most of them can't agree whether or not they're good or bad. I think they're only good if you have a shorts only channel, but not if you have long form for it. For being an older kit, can someone fact check me? Strike Rouge age. This looks great, and for the backpack, maybe I shouldn't build with my nice pad next to my cutting mat. Oh no. You plan on doing a second channel? Yes, but I'm not gonna tell you guys about it, because that second channel is like a that second channel is gonna be frequent uploads that are not edited, and on a very general topic like gaming. It's basically my break from this channel by making a second channel. But my main focus will always be here on this one. That second one is just like if I feel like I'm not creating. And right now it feels kind of bad not to release any video because of my time with university, which is why I have that second channel ready to go, just so I can just feel something to upload videos with. It makes sense to want to make stuff you want to watch or be proud of. Yeah, I never felt proud about making shorts. They're good for giving a preview to the channel, but to me, I always felt like so unsatisfied after making them. Whereas when I make long form video, I feel like I'm hitting meaningful notes with people, you know? I get way more in-depth conversation about the video when I release long form ones, and that's why I really do enjoy making them. I don't have the severe ADHD required to be shorts consumer. Editing long form video is the kind of thing I subscribe for. Absolute Moon Man. That's great to hear. I think right now, in my opinion, YouTube, I think long form videos coming back in style. People are making like 1 hour long videos because a lot of YouTube watchers are on TV. So I think that we're gonna see a resurgence of 1 hour long format videos. I mean, it still is, right? But because of the TV being like a increased metric, that's something I've been noticing for the longest time, but now they started catching up on it. We'll see more and more of those, I think. Okay, so leg is done pretty much, and then we can just put this on here. For non-Gundam stuff, yeah, non-Gundam stuff, it's probably not gonna be anything crazy in terms of growth. It's just like, again, just there for me to have an outlet to release videos without too much pressure. When you get to a certain size, and this happened to one of my mutuals. One of my mutuals, she grew really fast with a couple of retro videos, up to 30k in subscribers, and she's actually growing up to like 50 right now, and maybe onward to 100k. She feels like she's trapped in her niche without really being able to explore other stuff that she's interested in, right? So, because she grew way too fast with her videos, and I think that's a very interesting problem to have, because even though I'm not at her size, I kind of feel that to an extent where I feel like I need to have really polished videos. Especially for the Gundam space, people aren't just builders in this hobby, they're also photographers, right? And so the camera equipment and the knowledge and the lighting equipment and everything is miles above other niches that I've been watching, and it's always interests me in it. You won't find my second channel, there's no way, unless I somehow pop off. It won't be tied to this channel at all, it's not even me on there. A lot of shorts are just random slop. Bro, with AI too, we're gonna see a really slop-filled era of stuff. E19. Long video essays? Oh, but long video essays takes way too long. That's why I want to make like nothing too script heavy either. I free shorts for single-handedly allowing sketch comedy YouTubers to drive again. Yeah, to that extent, I don't mind it, but I see a lot of reposts for shorts. My shorts algorithm doesn't show me my home feed algorithm, you know? It's very interesting. It's more normie. I'm watching like beekeepers and homestead people and like I don't know, just like regular stuff. I suppose my home feed was just more like anime, gaming, VTubers and things. I'll need to seek out, try it. I'd be very surprised you were able to find it. I'm putting on a voice. No, I'm not. That'd be really funny. Maybe I am. Who knows? Who knows if I am or I am not. Where's that foot piece? Did that throw it away already? No, I did not. It's here. When YouTube switched to watch time all those years ago, they got hit hard. Watch time? Right, the watch time stuff. I think watch time as a metric makes sense though, because you want, from a business standpoint, it makes sense because you want to have people stay on your site for as long as possible, right? So yeah. Now here's the thing though. The reason why YouTube is pushing out shorts so much is because when advertisers pay for that space, in between shorts, you know, you have one short one and then ad and then short two. When you like swipe between the ad and stuff, they'll pay pennies to these creators, but then they'll pay out the most to YouTube themselves. They benefit the most from that kind of form of content. When it comes to long form video though, that's when the creators start to pocket a bit more, and then YouTube loses out. So they want people to make more shorts. But that's just a theory on my part. Like I'm just a VTuber on this internet as an anime girl. I'm theorizing about this from more of a business standpoint, but yeah. Yeah, if it gets big, because one thing gets very hard to shift focus though, doable, but I have to be willing to take the early hit. She's not even telling me the name of the new channel, chat. That's how secretive she's being. Oh yeah, huh? That's true, it's true. I feel safe in saying it just because I don't think it's gonna be that big. It's just like, again, like the main focus is gonna be here. I think it'll maybe be like a 100 subscriber channel because it's not gonna be edited videos, right? It can't pop off. Like, surely it wouldn't pop off. Niche video essays are the best. Man, I tried doing a video essay, it took way too long. And I couldn't even, like, defend myself with it. Guys, can I just say? This leg looks so nice. It looks very shapely. I know this is technically more like a masculine kind of build with the torso and everything, but this is a really nice leg. It's like filled out nicely. Is that weird to say? Good. A runner stuff. D3 and A. I have a difficult journey ahead. Why do you say that? Also, it would be nice if YouTube stops giving the scam AI slap ads. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of filters on it, right? They still show it because they have no incentive not to show it if it's being paid for. I don't think they actually can charge that much for shorts ad space since you can instantly scroll past them as a viewer. Yeah. But it gets shown a lot of spaces though, if they pay a certain amount. If I was an advertiser, I wouldn't want to pay much at all for short ads are currently. When it comes to ad and marketing, it really just... it's about getting as much exposure as you can, right? Even if it's just for a split second. But most of the ads that people are putting out through shorts are actually through the creators themselves. My gosh, the amount of weird, not ads, weird like... Because I'm a college student, I'm getting ads that are like, oh my gosh, people are logging in 79 hours using ethical AI like da-da-da, not ChatGPT, and also not taking humanity courses. Isn't that crazy? And it's like totally an ad for this product, but they're doing so seamlessly, it's kind of annoying. Ooh. Video essays are taking years of my life. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do a video essay directly after the recent video, but I spent way too long on that video essay. Now it's in limbo. Because I can't formulate words, it turns out. I can, but I had to think really hard about it. Jueri die person confirm? Yo, okay, listen. You can't just say that, because I know you think that about this die right here. It looks really good. It's not just a cylinder, it actually has like a shape to it, you know what I mean? I don't mean this in like a creepy way. It's they did a good job with it. What can I say? They did a good job with it. I gotta compliment them where compliments due. Oh, I gotta put the A3 on this. Didn't have that piece. Video essays, but you enjoy it. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to your next video essay. Paying short creator for in-video placement is way more lucrative. Yes. It's way more lucrative for the advertiser and also the creator. But, you know, like again, there are still ad space in between shorts still. They do it until someone sues them negligence if one of them scam ads cause actual IRL issues. I don't know, man. No shame in being a die. I'm not a die person. I'm just appreciating the shape of this leg. What can I say? Oh, nice. I'm building a 30mm marble kit right now in the moment. Hi, Furious. Welcome. Which one are you building? Are you building the same one too or a different one? Probably a different one. The chance of you building the exact same one would be unlikely. Good morning! Hi, Kent! Good morning, good morning. How are you? I know I'm very familiar with online marketing in both ends. I tell you, short ads are not a good deal. They're not. But they still work out for larger corpos. Maybe not so much the smaller ones, though. Also, Drew, the final cut, the voiceover is 23 minutes, but it'll probably be closer to 24 when I add the transition to memes or... Really? If you edit, usually when I have the raw audio already cut and everything, it's a lot shorter than what it originally is. If yours turned out to be 23 minutes, it has to be meaningful. It gotta be meaningful then. Alright, this is the one leg I'm gonna do, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream here. Just because the second leg would probably take another stream. There you go! The theory that this takes 30 minutes is not true. This takes way more than 30 minutes. Oh no, this is upside down. Hold on, hold on. This is legit upside down now. Hold on. How'd I do that? Oh, you know what? Wait, I'm confusing myself too. I'm confused. This piece finished so well that it actually... I did not feel it being out of place until I saw the picture that I was going for. Okay. Now this is correct. I accidentally had this ankle piece here. This ankle piece upside down. And that kind of looked neat too, but we are not doing that. I've never had a piece fit so perfectly in the other direction too. 30-day mission? Jesus. Alright. One leg in. Holy heck, this is so handsome. He's bald, but you know, there are bald people who can make it work. What the heck? Wait, this is so good for articulating the pose and stuff. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? How did he do this? What kind of black magic did he use for this? Look at that. I bent the leg, but I could also bend like the lower waist. Oops, sorry. That was really bad advertisement. Lower waist. The abs too. The arms. I've never been so confident moving such a figure before. Whoa. Whoa. This is some insane engineering with 3 legs right now. Alright, 3 legs? It could be 3 legs. 1 leg. Looks like a zombie. I know it can stand, I just can't prove it. Jueri makes it work so well that she looks like she has a full head of hair. Huh? What are you trying to say? Wait, what? Why is he so bald though? I could have sworn he had... What does he have? Oh, he does have a helmet. But it's probably for next stream. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that he's gonna be legit... Oops, sorry. I hit that mic by accident. The completed assembly is supposed to look like this. This is level 1 mage, and then the next one we're gonna do like a level 100 mage. But if we get the upgrade part, it would probably be even better. This is the end product we're working towards, by the way. Juju's new posing doll for reference? Yeah, until we get the twin tail girl in next quarter. I think is next year? I think Q2. I think Q2. 30M hair if it can't fit on these, can it? Can it? Wait, we can probably get the girl plug. I think girl plug can probably fit on this if you're really bold enough for it. Right now it only has a slot in the front though, so it's probably not gonna be too complicated. I could probably put on the armor piece for the head right now, can't I? Speed assembling, Where's the helmet? Yeah, the helmet's only a couple pieces. I'm gonna put the helmet on just because I feel like it looks weird when it's bald right now. So I'm gonna get a little bit nicer stuff for him. I'll do that. I'm doing him a disservice by leaving him like this. Because I don't want you to think that he's supposed to be bald like this. He's not supposed to. He's just hairless right now. Let's see. Did I say I was gonna finish after end the stream after the leg? Just hold like 5 minutes, maybe. Was it G1? Whoa, G1's this whole leg, whole runner here. 30 minutes is a lie. It's not gonna take only 30 minutes to build them. I want to meet someone who has built it in 30 minutes, but I don't think such a person exists. If you do exist, you probably have nut marks up to the wahoo. That's not good. Baldery and bald fantasy, what can I say? Well, we're gonna not make him so bold after this. I'll cut close. Maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't be lazy. Alright, double snipping. Jesus. They're harder plastic on this one. What is it? What is it? Oh, this part right here. If nothing else, neck joints are probably the same, so you can do a full head swap. I think someone did do that though with the Toei, right? Oh my gosh, I can't say the name. Alright, so Bald man doesn't need to be bald. It needs to have this in the back of the head. First and foremost, it has some back hair like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. It has like little antenna in the front, but it looks kind of natural in the back, but it's like antenna in front. Little bunny ears? Huh? Little bunny ears? Breezy would like to introduce himself? Where? You can swap limbs too. There's a recent custom band I was selling of 30M Sister using 30-minute fantasy limbs. Oh, that's fun. I didn't do any part swap with my Tokai Teo. I just added some 30mm stuff on top of her. That's so fun though. I think kit bashing those would be a lot easier than kit bashing Gundams. Someone has said that kit bashing Gundam, you never know if the part's gonna fit, you just gotta make it work. That scares me, right? Because what if I have an idea that this just does not fit into each other at all? Kit bashing people I respect a lot because they make it work in ways that I just can't fathom. I'm surprised he's getting another mouthpiece. I thought I already had enough of a mouthpiece. Oh, what the heck? Am I supposed to put this in on top of the mouthpiece already? What the heck? He has 2 mouthpieces? That's no way. That's cap. I don't know about that. I don't like that. That means I have to keep a mouthpiece and a spare part. I think he's just gonna have to have one. He's just gonna have 1 mouthpiece just because having 2 would just be insane. I think maybe this one's better though. Is that like that for you guys? Does he actually have 2 mouthpieces like that? Ooh, I don't know. This one looks kind of small, doesn't it? I feel like I'll put this in the correct orientation, but it looks like it's kind of small a little bit. I don't know which one I like it. I don't know which one I like this one better. Is that put it upside down? Because it looks like it's like showing his skull a little bit. Maybe it's supposed to. Okay, G6 here. Oops, not here. I didn't know that in the 30-minute miss was supposed to be 3-hour mission. We're not even. Oh shoot, we're actually 3 hours in the stream, huh? Well, you can finish the. Oh, wow, I didn't even finish the leg, so what can I even say? I can't defend myself. It's just over. I thought that I was not gonna take the 3 hours just to do everything but the leg. Oh heck no! Oh my gosh, that flew off. That's gonna be a carpet for me to clean. Okay, there you go. Wait, he built fast? Do you think Gracie can be fast enough with this? Are you gonna build any or the horsewoman PLAMO Juju? Horsewoman? Oh, probably not. I'm more of a casual enjoyer of Uma Musume. Twin turbo, I would not mind there's a twin turbo one, but I would not go on my way to go grab it too. Okay. This headpiece goes on. Man, the mouthpiece! I actually don't know if I want the mouthpiece they suggested here. Is this it? I thought he would have a bit more for his head. It's just 3 parts, I guess. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, wait. I think I misunderstand this because there's this head. I think this is the one we already have, right? But then... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you're supposed to take off the plate too? Oh my gosh, wait, this thing has too many extra parts. I don't know how I feel about that. Because you're supposed to take off the chest plating too on this thing. And the legs? No way. Am I crazy? Because they also have this helmet here. So I am supposed to put together a new helmet for him maybe on the outside of it. And then put on this piece? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I kind of don't like this mouthpiece on him right now. I might have to use the old one instead because the new one doesn't seem like it fits that much. It's not the same. If it's not Twin Turbo herself, it's not the same. Let me see. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Maybe it's not supposed to be in this one. I don't know. Does it slide in here? Double O Razor Twin Turbo Custom would be amazing. No, this is stressing me out. There's more than one part. I just have to make sure he keeps on his job change clothes or something. But yeah, on the topic whether or not the mouthpiece is supposed to fit like that, it's supposed to be kind of the short, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. Maybe on cam, do you see that? He has like a mouthpiece that kind of doesn't block everything. I like it better when it's more mysterious. And it's also kind of slightly off color too, because it's more of a white than the gray on him. So I think I'll keep this. Eternally screaming. Eternally screaming, so he need to be covered up with this. Eat this one. Oh, see, so much better. It covers up so much better. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. I think I might have to toss this one out though, don't I? I don't know. You know, maybe it looks better with the other mouthpiece. It's hard to sorry. Okay, you're gonna take this one then. Why is life so hard? Why are you gonna give me so many options? Just decide for me. I'll keep it this one. I'll keep it this way. I think I'll toss out the old one then. Just cause I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. It adds a nice level of effect where it looks like he has layering to his face, whereas this one kind of covers up everything and covers up in a way that doesn't look like it has much layer. Okay, I apologize. He only has one leg. I'm 3-houring this mission for sure. So we'll finish this hopefully in the next stream for sure. We're gonna be upgrading him to this version here, and that's what we're gonna do for next stream. Okay, that's it for this week's set of stream. This looks really bad on the cam. You know, when people join the stream for the first time, I want them to see nice stuff. I want them to see like a nicely, beautifully put together part, but all they finished was like a mannequin, and he's like naked, more or less. So yeah, chipping with it vlog. Yeah, that's what the goal is. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. If you're interested in build stream, I build every Saturday. Feel free to join the Discord for a notification on that. I think maybe next week's stream might be slightly lighter, down to 2 streams, but I'll play it by ear for now. Only because I'm kind of behind on coursework, which is rare for me to be. So yeah. Well, today, thank you for stopping by. Oh, I want to show you this too. Do check out the collection. Their name is Yaboy on Discord. They have the collection of the 30mm fantasy. Look at this. Cool! It's so cool. I like the bishop one a lot. It's such a cool PLAMO line. They're cooking with it. The staff, man. The golden part of the bishop staff looks so cool. Alright. See you guys next week again. And let me see. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Bye.